Oh, you thought we were done? Homie. Bring that beat back.
What is up, everyone? It's your boy Joker J, and we are coming to you live with week 13 of season 3. Yes, this is week 13. We are on the road to Bring the Energy pay per view, which is the Invite's first pay per view of the season. They will be that will be broadcast tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Also, tomorrow, after the pay per view, will be the final, and you heard that right, final battle of the King and Queen of Winter. As the following week we transition over to the spring, to King and Queen of Spring. Let me give you a rundown on that. The champions that are King and Queen of Winter will face tomorrow after the pay-per-view. That winner will be the last King and Queen of Winter, and then we will host a tournament style type thing. I don't know if I'm gonna do like a house show of it, or if I'm gonna do like a well, it's going to be a house show, but I don't know if I'm actually going to broadcast it with commentating, or if I'm just going to broadcast it as a house show, like if you were live in attendance and you can't hear the commentating. I haven't quite figured that out to determine who will be the inaugural King and Queen of Spring. So the King and Queen of Winter will not automatically get the title for King and Queen of Spring. They have to start all over from the bottom, make a little twist in it. Also, don't forget, with tomorrow being the pay-per-view, if you are part of my Discord, you will see that I have a JJI pay-per-view predictions channel. I'll be posting the match card for tomorrow's pay-per-view after the show today. And that gives you a chance to make your guess as to who you think will win. And here's how that works. For every correct guess, you get 1 point plus 5 jokers. However, if you want to get a little bit of a benefit to that for every correct guess, if you donate $5 or more to the stream before the pay per view, right, that is before the pay-per-view, then your 1 point turns to 2 and your 5 jokers turns to 10. And at the end of the season, when we go to Joker Mania, by the end of Joker Mania, whoever has the most correct guesses for the season will win a JJI t-shirt from my merch shop. I will let you go on there, tell me what you want, and then we will get it set up to where you can actually either get it sent to you, or I'll give you a digital gift card for you to purchase and get it sent to yourself. So, but that's at the end of the season after Joker Mania. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. This is Joker's Underground. We are doing both shows tonight since the pay-per-view is tomorrow, so that's why there's an early start time. But whatever, let's get the show on the road. Thank you, man. Don't forget, today's Rogue Energy flavor of the day is pink lemonade. Thank you for that, host product. Gaming chair help me get. Man, that's comfortable. It's a lot more comfortable. The last office chair I had. If I get a picture chair, I was my Discord. I don't know what the landlady did with the old chair. Last I heard, she put it in the spare room, but now that room's been rented out, so I don't know if it's still in there or not. And I don't want to, just walk into my roommate's room, That'd be kind of wrong. Anyways, our first match is Carnage versus Jordan Carr. And some of you who got a quick sneak of that match notice that there's some WWE superstars involved in some matches. That's WWE versus JJI pay-per-view. That's going to be a huge pay-per-view. It's going to be kind of like a Survivor Series style. So make sure you are tuned in for that next week as well. So this week is Rogue Energy sponsored Bring the Energy pay-per-view for Developmental Brand, and next week is the WWE versus JJI pay-per-view. So we got a busy 2 weeks. So I took that 4 days off, spent it in Louisville, come back, and now it's back to the grind. Oh, I need to get bets going. Haha. I was like, wait, where's the bets? Come on now, give me the bets. There's the bets. Estimation bet space 0 for Carnage or 1 for Jordan Carr, followed by an estimation minus from 1 to 1,000 Jokers. And because we are doing a double feature today, all bets are doubled throughout the whole show. Man, I got to get the rust off, man. I got to get the rust off. I'm over here, like, rotating my shoulders and twisting in my chair, trying to get this rust going off. Making his way down to the ring. He has an overall record of 0 wins and 0 losses. He is not making his debut. He has been part of the JJI roster for a while, but since we went back to 2K19, this is his first match since we went back to 2K19. Brought it out. You always got stuff to bet.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from every man's nightmare, weighing in at 192 pounds, Carnage.
Yeah, I enjoyed my time in Louisville. I got so drunk, though. I want to come back a day later than I should have because I was too plastered to drive. You know, don't drink and drive, folks. Do not drink and drive. Yeah, if y'all, I took like over like probably 300 or 400 pictures when I was in Louisville. If y'all want to see some of the sites I saw, just let me know in Discord and I'll post it on Discord. I might do like a channel for like people who go on vacation, want to post their favorite shots. Making his way down to the ring. He has an overall record of 1 win and 0 losses. He is a Jordan Carr. Oh, and exciting news. If you have not tuned into my Discord or you have not been part of the Discord for a minute, you need to join the Discord because your boy, I'm part of the Rogue Energy stream team now. I got the invite. I put coming into the chat. What is up, Victor? Thank you for that host.
Halloween with us here tonight. Next year, guys, I'm thinking the 3 of us should come in a theme costume. Perhaps, dare I say, Wyatt family. I will never dress up with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jokers, make sure you give the Fixer a follow. He has a huge following. He also does some throwback games. As you can tell, his last game was Def Jam Fight from New York. He has his own E-Fed. You know, he's been showing some respect to Joker's Den. He's been showing some love, not respect, but love to Joker's. Well, I guess you can say respect. He's been definitely showing some love for Joker's Den. So make sure you give him a follow. Bell rings in. The match is underway, and Carnage drops right behind Jordan Carr with the bridge suplex. Carnage with the forearm to the upper back. Jordan with the face buster into the pin combo. It's too soon. I figured they didn't get a 1 count. Forearm of his own to Carnage. Carnage and Jordan Carr, collar and elbow tie up. The ref's probably going to get in here and separate these two. And he does, but we have a clean break. Carnage is not known for clean breaks. I'd be surprised. Oh, I'm surprised. Maybe he's flipped over a new leaf. turned over a new leaf in this. Fisher hook suplex by Jordan on Carnage. Stomped to the back of the head. Jordan is lining Carnage up, bounces off the ropes. Big old knee, followed by the reverse neck breaker. Thank you, Wolf, for that. Or thank you, Wolf, for that host. Much love.
That was nasty. So precise. Knee drop. That was nasty. So precise. He's starting to stagger a bit. This could be the start of an ugly downward
Another
spiral.
knee to the lower back.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his.
Carnage with a knee to the face. For those who just tuned in, like I was saying, there will be if you're not part of my Discord, you need to be. If you don't follow me on Twitter, you need to follow me on Twitter. I am now part of the Rogue Energy stream team, so you'll see a lot of new faces in chat. So just be prepared. A lot of new faces. My mods are going to have to step up their game. Thank you for the Sparks Wolf one. I don't know what the heck Jordan was doing. We got a German suplex by Carnage. One count follow.
And we continue.
Kick to the ribs. I'm telling you what, man. Things are improving with Joker's Den. For JJI and the universe, it's improving. We're really stepping up. I told you what my goals was for this year, and I'm hoping we meet them. But things are really starting to look good for JJI's universe, Joker's Den, and the family of Joker J.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
And yes, I do have some merch. If you did not see my YouTube channel, I posted the other day. You missed previews of my merch, so make sure you check that out. Click that link. It's always free to browse. It is fully customizable. We got a pin, we got a 1, we got a 2, and customizable. Just the logo. If you don't make it that big, you can resize it. Oh, and Jordan with the flip off. Hey, this is a kid's show. Not really. That's why it's 18 plus. But yeah, you can adjust the logo. You can move the logo. You can also add text. Images, but a nickname or maybe even your mixer URL if you like on the back, or if you want to, not hinting, wink, wink. You can always put proud member of Joker's Den on there as well, somewhere on the shirt. But yeah, it is fully customizable, so check that out. Carnage with the kick to the midsection.
Exactly what he didn't want to do here. He's letting his opponent right back into this match. That's what you call a bad landing.
Facebuster connects by Carnage on Jordan. Carnage is feeling himself right now. Carnage with the elbow to the face of Jordan. Another elbow. Swing blade connects. Carnage brings Jordan up to a vertical base. Super kick into the suplex pin combo, but Jordan's right there by the rope, so there was a rope break.
He's not going to like this.
Carnage is lining Jordan up. Oh, big old knee to the face. That could be it. Carnage goes for the pin. Will Carnage get a win? We got a 1, we got a 2, and no. Jordan kicks out at 2. Don't forget, we are doing both shows today as the Bring the Energy, which is sponsored by Rogue Energy pay-per-view for developmental brand, is tomorrow. And then the following week, we have our WWE versus JJI pay-per-view.
Reverses it.
Elbow to the knee. Carnage whips Jordan into the turnbuckles. And Jordan step ahead first instead. Carnage with the snapmare. Into the rear naked chin lock. Jordan's going to fight out of it, probably with some elbows to the ribs. Caught it. He gets out of it, elbows to the ribs. Forces Carnage to break the hold. Jordan kicks Carnage in the midsection, picks him up, slams him into the pin combo. We got a 1, we got a 2. This is a very unique pin, and Carnage kicks out. Jordan's going to go high risk. What is Jordan thinking? What is he planning? What is he going to do? Oh, what a somersault. Into the pin. We got a 1. Oh, we got a 2. And Jordan is your winner. And no one bet on him. Not a single person. Not a single person bet on him.
This superstar picks up a huge victory here tonight. Much deserved, Michael.
Yeah, but I don't think his opponent is happy about it. Got to be humiliated and embarrassed.
Carnage walking down with his head down low, his tail tucked between his legs. He thought he had that match won, but obviously he did not. Now here's something interesting. As you know, we are on the next week is our WWE versus JJI pay-per-view, and we're going to get a sneak peek of this as we have Wesley Wolf with, well, it's supposed to be with Temonster and Josh Cain, but it looks like somehow it got switched up. Dang 2K19. It was supposed to be Wesley Wolf with the Blood Brothers Federation, but it looks like somehow it got switched up. I don't know what happened there. But bets are live. To place your estimation bet space 0 for Wesley or 1 for Kofi. 500 space minus from 1 to 100, or sorry, 1,000 jokers. It is a double feature, so all bets are doubled. Yeah, honestly, it was supposed to be Wesley Wolf with the Blood Brothers Federation in his corner and Kofi Kingston with New Day in his corner. But somehow Josh Cain and Big E swapped places. I have no idea what's going on with that one. This is interesting. Very interesting. Making his way down to the ring. Well, actually, wait. We might work out. It might. We'll see. We're about to find out. If maybe it was just a glitch on the match card. It was just a glitch on the match card. Making his way down to the Brothers Federation. You have Wesley Wolf, who will be competing in this 1v1 match against Kofi Kingston. So Wesley Wolf has Temonster and Josh Cain, the World Tag Champions, in their corner because Brock Lesnar has been making an appearance in a lot of Wesley Wolf matches. So finally the Brothers like, we're not going to let it happen. We're going to be at the side of them, and we're going to make sure that Brock Lesnar don't interfere. Wesley's overall record is 1 win and 3 losses. He is a former JJI Broadcast Championship, a former Joker's World Champion, a current Tag Team Champion.
A better way to kick off this night. I don't know. Part of me hoped Saxton would have got lost on the way to the announce table. That definitely would have made things better. But
had me scared for a minute. It was just a glitch on the match card, so we're good on the graphic card. Making his way down to the ring. He's being accompanied by the New Day members of Big E and Xavier Woods. He is Kofi Kingston. This is a preview for the WWE versus JJI pay-per-view. Wesley will not be facing Kofi, though. Wesley will be facing Brock Lesnar. So this is a preview. We don't want to spoil the matches too early.
Weighing in at 212 pounds, Kofi Kingston.
If you tuned in to the last few weeks, you noticed that WWE has been invading JJI. This time, JJI called them to the ring. They're like, no, we're not having you invade. We want you face to face. And so we got this match.
That's not a bad idea. Kofi Kingston. Come on, this energy is infectious, guys. One of the all-time greats.
I have a feeling this is going to be a completely one-sided match. Just look at the size difference. I'd be surprised if Kofi Kingston walks away with victory here. Clothesline takes Kofi Kingston down. You got Xavier Woods with the freaking trumpet. Mint's got a issue with Wesley for some reason. Kofi with the reversal. Followed by a stomp. Wesley gets up to his feet, and Kofi missed Wiley with the slap. Wesley with the rib breaker across the knees. And once again, Xavier with his freaking trumpet. What's his trumpet's name again? I don't even remember.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment.
And look at Wesley showing his power. Just choke slam Kofi off the top of the turnbuckles all the way down to the mat. Wesley going on to the face. Followed by a stomp to the midsection. We got a pin, we got a one, and Kofi kicks out. Stomp to the back of the head. Temonster's rooting on Wesley like crazy. Saw him jumping around like he found out he was a father.
There's no way he can stay in this match if he doesn't find a way.
And yes, I do have click any of those links, and you can follow me on all social media.
Change in momentum and fast.
Wesley with the stomp to the side of the temple of Kofi, followed by another stomp. Wesley's feeling the crowd, showing him love. Wesley brings Kofi up to a vertical base. Submission locked in. This is probably it. No, Kofi fought out of it. Not very many people get out of that move. I'm really surprised and impressed by that. Roundhouse to the upper back. Kofi brings Wesley up to a vertical base. Whips him into the turnbuckles. Jumps up on his shoulders with the rights to the face. And a European uppercut. Wesley's down. Kofi with the stomp to the chest. Wesley's hurting. Kofi rolls Wesley over onto his back. Goes for the pin. We got a one, and Wesley kicks out at one.
He didn't win this match right there. Too soon. Continuing to punish them.
A roundhouse to the upper back by Kofi on Wesley. Kofi brings Wesley up to a vertical base. Whips him into the far turnbuckles. Kofi slowly walks over there. Wesley's out of the turnbuckles. Kofi tried stomping him down. Wesley did not allow it. Kofi with the left.
Kofi Kingston with the reversal.
And a right. Kofi takes Wesley, whips him into the turnbuckles. Misses wildly with the elbow. Wesley sidestepped him. Kofi with the roundhouse kick, and Wesley reverses Kofi. Big old right jab to the chest. Right punch to the top of the head. Wesley's now back in control, getting the momentum in his favor. Kofi was whipped into turnbuckles, almost ran into the ref. The ref, ever the quick feet of the ref, moved out the way. Wesley once again locks in the submission. This could be it. Temonster wants to get in the ring. He's walking. He's pacing. And that is it. Wesley with BBF is your winner.
He had it locked up and made his opponent tap out. Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights. Almost forgot about this one.
And Mint and brought it out with the winning bets. Man, Brodov, if you keep winning these bets and you get your jokers up, you might be able to take control of a full week of JJI shows.
still can't believe I get paid to watch this amazing action.
Here is your winner, the villain, Wesley.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in...
And if you notice, Brock stepped backstage with BBF in Wesley's corner. Every match Wesley has had since Brock Lesnar, well, actually almost every match Wesley has had, Brock Lesnar has paid a visit to ringside area. This was the first time Brock Lesnar did not. Maybe he was scared of a BBF.
We have a great match.
We don't
coming
know.
up next.
Our next match is another preview. We got Shinsuke Nakamura against Jonathon Justice. And bets are live. Place your bet, exclamation bet, space 04 Shinsuke or 1 for Jonathon. Followed by another space matters from 1 to 1,000 jokers. This is a double feature, so all bets are doubled. And just clarify, this is not the pay-per-view. This is previews. The pay-per-view is next week for the WWE versus JJI. But like I said, JJI has had enough of WWE stabbing them in the back and, you know, invading. So they're like, listen, you want to face us? You come meet us in the ring face to face. No more sneaking in the arena. And that's how we got these matches. Making his way down to the ring, he is the king of strong style. He is Shinsuke Nakamura, who also happens to be the US champion. But we don't care about that. That's not a JJI title. We don't care about it, right?
Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, the United States Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura.
One of the most dangerous superstars WWE has ever. He's a world-renowned striker, maybe the best in the whole business. You are looking at a...
I seriously wonder what goes on in Shinsuke's head.
psychological warrior.
He like goes crazy with his entrance. I don't get it. I really don't. Hey, that's the WWE US title. We don't care about that. This is JJI. We don't care about the WWE US title.
A man who feels he has freed himself from the weight of the WWE.
This is just previews for our WWE versus JJI pay-per-view next week. Making his way down to the ring, he is the founder and general manager of GCW. He is Jonathon Justice. This is a 1v1 match. By the way, Jonathon Justice's record stands at 2 wins and only 1 loss.
And his opponent, from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 320 pounds, the great one, Jonathon Justice.
Byron, I got to say, you seem like you're ready to jump out of your seat in anticipation for this one.
Yeah, it's either excitement or there's actually a good chance I ate too much Halloween candy. I can't tell.
All right, Mitt. We'll be here. The bell rings in, the match is underway, and we got Carnage elbow tie up. Jonathan just showing his strength, just shoves Shinsuke back into the corner. Shinsuke with the step-up single kick to the chest, followed by an elbow, couple elbows. Jonathan with the right jab and a spear takes Shinsuke down into the pin. It's kind of early, but who knows? We got a 1. I thought it was too early. Clothesline by Shinsuke to Jonathan Justice, knocks him down all the way to the bottom turnbuckle. Shinsuke goes for the stomp. Jonathan Justice rolls out of the way. Jonathan grabs Shinsuke's side headlock into the snaplex. Kick to the ribs. Jonathan Justice once again overpowering Shinsuke, just shoved him down to the mat, followed by a quick right jab and a left jab. And a kick to the back of the knee. And another kick. Shinsuke's rocked as he falls down. His legs were spaghetti there for a minute. Roundhouse to the chest area of Shinsuke by Jonathan Justice, and another one. Big old right jab, another right jab. Elbow. Shinsuke taking Jonathan, just trying to get some momentum back in his favor. He whips Jonathan into the corner, followed by a knee, drops Jonathan down to the bottom turnbuckle. Shinsuke takes him out of the corner the hard way. Jump up, stomps on the elbow of Jonathan. Shinsuke drags Jonathan away from the ropes, probably to go for a pin here, and he does just that. The ref counts to 1, and Jonathan just kicks out. And yes, if you like sports to stream, you can just click that link, streamlabs.com/ShowJH7. All donations goes right back into the stream to provide a better streaming experience for the viewers. Jonathan with the pin. We got a 1, we got a 2, and Shinsuke kicks out.
That's just how they do it in Kyoto, Saxton.
Jonathan stomped to the elbow of Shinsuke. Jonathan brings Shinsuke up to a vertical base. Scoops him up. Shinsuke gets out of the way, pushes Jonathan away from him. Straight right jab. Jonathan's been turned around. Shinsuke grabs Jonathan. Oh, what a move by Shinsuke. Jonathan's down. Shinsuke's feeling himself right now.
Now he's got to capitalize.
Jonathan rolls out of the way of that kick and takes him out with facebuster. Jonathan goes for the pin. The ref counts to 1. The ref counts to... No. Shinsuke kicks out at 1. Jonathan Justice with the headbutt, but Shinsuke with the elbow blocks it and reverses. Oh, what a spear. That could be it for Shinsuke. John should go for the pin right here. He's not. It looks like he's going for a submission instead. But Shinsuke's right by the ropes. He can probably reach his foot towards the ropes. I don't think Shinsuke realized how close he is to the ropes. He can easily get up to the ropes. Shinsuke is going to power out of it and then eventually fight out of it.
That could have been disastrous. This could end it in
Jonathan grabs Shinsuke and drops him. What a... Goes for the pin. The ref counts to 1, and the ref counts to 2, and no, Shinsuke kicks out at 2 3/4. Jonathan's arguing with the ref. I thought it was over with there as well. Jonathan has a relevant argument right there. Jonathan working on the arms of Shinsuke. What he needs to do is he needs to work on the legs of Shinsuke. Shinsuke's got some deadly feet.
He knows he's in trouble.
Jonathan lining Shinsuke up.
He's looking at it.
Justice served, connects. Goes for the pin. I don't know. The ref looks like he's trying to run away. Jonathan said, forget it. Body splash to Shinsuke. I might have to test my ref for some drugs or something, because that guy was completely out of it when that pin happened. Shinsuke with the kick to the lower back of Jonathan. Shinsuke is lining Jonathan up. Kicks him in the midsection. Kinshasa connects. This could be it for Jonathan. We got a 1. We got a 2. And no, Jonathan kicks out a 2.
Just needs to do more damage.
Shinsuke brings Jonathan up to vertical base. Open palms to the midsection. Jonathon grabs Shinsuke, whips him into the turnbuckles hard, and Shinsuke falls hard. Jonathon rolls Shinsuke over onto the back, goes for the pin. This could be it. The ref is right there. The ref counts to 1. The ref counts to 2. And no, Shinsuke kicks out. What a match between JJ and Shinsuke. Stomp to the knee. Stomp to the wrist. Jonathon extends the arm on Shinsuke, stomps right on the elbow. Jonathon brings Shinsuke up to a vertical base.
No way.
Face buster connects. Jonathon goes for the pin. The ref is right there. The ref counts to 1. The ref counts to 2. And no, Shinsuke kicks out at 2. Now Jonathon going for the submission once again. Will Shinsuke tap out of this one?
You're not going to win many matches absorbing.
No, Shinsuke fights out of it again.
Wow, looked to me like you had it locked
I
in
hate to
pretty
say,
good.
but things are not looking good for Jonathon Justice. Oh, and Jonathon out of nowhere with the cutter into the submission. We might have a winner now. And that is it. Shinsuke taps out.
This singles contest has a victor.
What is going on here?
Where is he? And he's looking for him in the entranceway. And from behind.
And Bruiser Brody out of nowhere with the clothesline to Shinsuke. As you know, Bruiser Brody will be going head-to-head with Shinsuke at the WWE versus JJI pay-per-view. How does that taste, WWE? Like a little sneak attack yourself? We can do that too. Our next match is Extreme Rules 1v1 match as it pits Mr. Showtime against a Falcon. And bets are live. Place your bet, exclamation bet, space 0 for Mr. Showtime or 1 for Falcon. Followed by another space minus from 1 to 1,000 Jokers. We are doing a double feature today, so all bets are doubled in honor of the double feature. Way to step up, Bruiser. Way to step up. WWE's been sneak attacking JJI for the last few weeks, and finally, someone from JJI stepped up. Down to, he is a former overall record of 0 wins and 0 losses. He is Mr. Showtime.
From the Port City, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Mr. Showtime.
Mr. Showtime is also not a newcomer. He's been around before we went to 2K20 and then went back to 2K19. So he's been around for a little bit. Can you believe this is week 13? We've been at this for 3 months. Told you we were going to be doing grinding again. Making his way down to the ring. He has overall record of 0 wins and 0 losses. He is Falcon.
Weighing in at 220 pounds, the Falcon.
He also is not making his debut. He's been around for a little bit, happened. When we went back to K19, all records got reset.
Sounds to me, guys, like this crowd is ready to get this night started.
They're not the only ones, Cole. It seems to me that these superstars want nothing more than to get their hands on one another.
Bell rings in, the match is underway. Miss Showtime with the flying elbow to the face of Falcon, knocks Falcon down. Miss Showtime sets up Falcon. Piper extends the back. Miss Showtime tosses Falcon over onto his stomach. Stomp to the back of the knee. Stomp to the ribs. And a forearm to the upper back. Big old right jab to the jawline of Falcon. Falcon goes for a kick. Miss Showtime catches it and suplexes him down. Mr. Showtime with a right jab to the bridge of the nose of Falcon. Falcon finally trying to get some momentum. Knee to the midsection. Picks Mr. Showtime up and slams him down. Falcon brings Showtime up to his feet. Whips him into the ropes, and Miss Showtime reverses with an elbow. Clothesline takes Falcon all the way down. This is Extreme Rules, so the ring. And yes, I do have Discord. Like I said, you need to join the Discord. We are popping in the Discord. Big old boot to Mr. Showtime. Falcon's going to introduce the first toy in this match. He introduces a sledgehammer and uses it to the midsection of Showtime. Falcon picks it back up, uses it again to the back of Showtime.
And while it's exciting to watch, it's absolute torture on these superstars.
Falcon brings Showtime up to a vertical base. Straight right jab, another right jab, right kick, punch to the ribs. Miss Showtime reverses with right of his own. And an elbow. Counter and elbow tie up. Falcon pushes Showtime out of the way. Showtime with the kick. I don't think he got all of it, but he got enough to stun Falcon. Falcon with the clothesline takes Showtime down. Falcon picks up the sledgehammer again, uses it on the chest of Showtime. To the face.
I don't think he expected to be in this position here. He just has to make sure this doesn't get
knee to the back of the head. And another knee to the back of the head.
That's what he wants to avoid here. This is all part of the process.
Falcon brings Showtime up to a vertical base. Swing blade connects. Falcon brings Showtime up to a vertical base. Once again, kicks him in the midsection. Famouser connects.
Oh no, we know what this is.
Falcon gut wrench powerbomb connects.
I'm not sure how much he has.
John Blake, 9987. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to Joke J's Innovations. Welcome to Joker's Den. And thank you for that host. Much love. This Showtime grabs the sledgehammer, uses it on Falcon this time, giving Falcon a taste of his own medicine. Showtime brings Falcon up to a vertical base. Straight right jab to the jaw. Falcon grabs Showtime, slams, no! Showtime reverse and pretty much face planted Falcon on the sledgehammer.
Uh-oh, look at this powerbomb.
Blue Thunder connects by Falcon. Falcon brings Showtime up. He's got to get him in the ring if he wants to win this. You can't win outside of the ring.
Incredible action in this match.
I'm doing good, John. How about yourself? Showtime with the kicks to Falcon.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. And there's his speed.
Big ol' right jabs, now fighting out of the corner.
Quite like this guy.
Blue Thunder connects again.
Gotta be it. When this guy's on, look out.
That's good, John. Gut wrench slam by Falcon once again to Showtime.
You gotta be careful if you go to the well too often.
Falcon brings Showtime up to a vertical base. Tosses him into the steel post. Stomps on the back of the leg. Slams the knee into that concrete floor. Falcon rolls Showtime over onto his back. Looks like he's going for some type of move there, and he connects.
Looking for the finish.
Falcon lining Showtime up. Even if he hits the finisher, he still has to somehow get him in the ring to win the match.
Here's his moment, Michael.
And Falcon tosses Showtime into the ring, slides in right behind him. Throws him over onto his back, goes for the pin. The ref counts a 1, the ref counts a 2, and no. Showtime kicks out, and Falcon's arguing with the ref. Falcon with the stomp to the chest. Grabs Showtime, picks him up, slams him down. Stomp to the elbow. Drops the leg. Falcon brings Showtime up. Showtime reverses with the chin buster. Oh, what a move by Falcon. Into the pin. This could be it. We got a 1. We got a 2. And no, Showtime kicks out once again.
I can't believe what we're seeing here.
Head scissors applied.
Head scissors applied by Falcon on Showtime. Showtime fights out of it, or powers out of it right away. Showtime KO out of nowhere, goes for the pin. The ref counts a 1, the ref counts a 2, and Mr. Showtime is your winner. Yes, John, this is the first show.
Extreme rules for nothing, guys. Let's take another look.
Falcon had that match won, but he just fought too long outside the ring.
Check this. Man, this was great. And this is how he ended it.
Here is your winner, Mr. Showtime.
Kicking off the night with an impressive victory.
And if that match is any indication of what to expect here tonight, we are in for an amazing evening.
Wow, now that match was a treat. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this Halloween evening.
And Showtime walks away with the victory. Very good win by him. Falcon had control of that whole match. And then that Showtime KO out of nowhere ended it. Our next match pits Heather Angelo against the Queen of Winter, Queen Skye. Bets are live. Place your bet. Exclamation bet space 0 for Heather or 1 for Skye. 500 space minus from 1 to 1,000 jokers. We are doing a double feature, so all bets are doubled. Yes, Sean, of course we got some women action. What do you think this is? This is the main roster. It's been combined. Both men and women are on it now. Making her way down to the ring. She has overall record of 1 win and 0 losses. She is Heather Angelo.
Singles action on its way, and it sounds like this arena is more than ready to kick this one off.
So is social media, Michael. The opening bell hasn't even rung, and yet both these superstars are already trending.
making her way down to the ring. She has an overall record of 1 win and 0 losses. She is the queen of Queen Skye. Nope, you can't bet yet, John. Stay tuned in for 30 minutes. You'll be able to bet.
And guys, the title may not be on the line here tonight, but the stakes are still incredibly high.
That's right. Could you imagine if she lost this match? Sure, she'd still be the champ, but you can.
And don't forget, the Queen and King of Winter titles will be defended tomorrow after the pay-per-view. It'll be the last time those titles are defended. King and Queen of Spring. Top Skye.
We're gonna find out who the better superstar
Heather reverses
is.
Into the hammerlock.
And it looks to me like this entire
and takes her
arena
down.
is on its feet, and understandably so.
And here's the lockup.
Counter and elbow tie once again. Heather backs Skye up against the ropes. The ref's going to have to step in between these two. Will we have a clean break? And we do.
It's come down to a
Another counter elbow tie. Once again,
attrition
Heather
right
backs
now.
Skye into the ropes. The ref once again has to step in between these two. I don't think there'll be a clean break this time. I'll be surprised if there is. There is. I'm shocked.
We're at a
For the final time tomorrow, and then we will go into the spring titles, the King and Queen of Spring, which will start the very next week. Crossbody takes Skye down by Heather.
What a stop. Good grief. Harsh impact.
Heather extends the arm of Skye. Heather sets Skye. Skye takes the legs out from underneath Heather. Goes for the roundhouse, misses Wiley as Heather rode out of the way. Heather grabs Skye. We got a belly to back suplex. Heather brings Queen Skye up to a vertical base. Side headlock. Oh, and extends the arm across the shoulder. Heather tosses Skye into the ropes. Takes her down with the Hurricanrana.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many
Heather
of her
playing to
matches.
the crowd.
She can withstand so much more punishment than this. At this point, I think it's fair to call into question her preparation for this match. She's clearly being out.
Russian leg sweep by Skye connects. Into the roundhouse to the chest. Forearm to the upper back. Heather grabs Skye, wrist lock. Skye reverses with a straight right jab. Heather grabs Skye, drop toe hold. Heather sets up Skye, hyperextends that back.
We're looking at complete domination here.
Heather brings Skye up to her feet once again.
She might have it.
Belly to belly slam.
Could be a game changer.
Into the pin. We got a 1. We got a 2. And no, Skye kicks out a 2. And Heather can't believe it. Heather playing to the crowd. Skye starting to get up to her feet. She's still a little wobbly. Skye grabs Heather. Russian leg sweep connects once again. Oh, she went for a roundhouse and Heather jumped up. We got a pump handle suplex. Or not a clothesline, a kick, I'm sorry. Heather drags Skye towards the middle of the ring, goes for the pin. The ref is right there. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2, and no, Skye kicks out a 2 3/4, and Heather can't believe it. She's arguing with the ref. Heather with a stomp to the wrist. Look like she's going for a submission on Skye. She has it locked in with Skye tap. And no, Skye gets out of it.
She fights out, but that doesn't mean the damage wasn't already done, Mike.
Heather with the baseball drop or basement drop kick to the knees of Skye, followed by a stomp to the working on the back of Skye. Heather goes for the pin. The ref is right there. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2, and Skye once again kicks out.
She's still in this
She's in the zone now.
Ahead. Skye reverses, jumps up her Piranha, playing a little possum there, it looks like. Skye brings Heather up to a vertical base. Super kick connects. Heather's down. That could be it. Skye's not done yet. She brings Heather back up to her feet. Tosses her into the far turnbuckles, face first. Walks over, turns her around, places her back into the corner, and then tosses her out of the ring. What is Skye thinking of here? Oh, what a tornado DDT by Skye on Heather. And the fans are loving our cameraman Billy with this camera angle. Great camera work, Billy. The fans are loving it. I don't know if you can hear them. They are chanting, "This is awesome." Skye grabs Heather, tosses her into the crowd. This is a regular 1v1 match. I don't know what Skye's thinking.
You can see the confidence just.
And Heather with the European uppercut tosses Skye back into the ringside area. The ref's count is up to 5. Our cameraman Billy with this camera angle. Skye grabs Heather. The ref's count is up to 6. Skye don't know what to do with Heather, so she tosses her into the apron. Ref's count is up to 8. Skye slides back into the ring. She didn't do anything, so Heather should be able to get in. The ref stops his count at 9. Skye with the kick to the midsection. Oh, what a camera angle there. I haven't seen that one before. That was a good camera angle. I wonder who did that one. Skye goes back out of the ring with Heather. These two competitors want to fight outside the ring for whatever reason. Skye, no, she is not crazy. At least I don't think so. She might be, because she did a drastic change from season 1 to season 2. But she's kept the same look for season 3. Season 1, she had short hair, brunette, and she was dressed up like Avril Lavigne. And now, season 2, she went to long blonde hair and dressed like Sporty Spice, I guess. And she's kept the same look for this season. Heather brings Skye up to a vertical base.
Here she comes on the counter. We'll see if she can turn things around. Oh,
Hammerlock in place. And Skye with an elbow gets out of it. Skye grabs Heather, tosses her into the turnbuckles. Goes to kick her, and Heather reverses. What a good match between these two. Forearm to the upper back.
She has to be careful here, guys. One wrong
tosses her into the turnbuckles face first, turns her back around. Goes to kick her, and Heather reverses once again. Into the opposite turnbuckles, finally gets a kick in, and now is blatantly choking her. The ref is warning Skye to release the hold. She has to count of 4. And she released before the ref even started his count. Stomp to the lower back. Skye hops over Heather. Looks like Skye wants to go high risk.
Look out.
Skye with the knee drop from the top rope connects. Will she go for the pin here? She does just that. The ref is right there. The ref counts to 1. The ref counts to 2. And Skye is your winner.
It's over. It's all over.
What a battle. Respect to both competitors.
Heather Angelo extends her hand to Skye. Show mutual respect between these two. Awesome.
Maybe you should have taken a page out of that kid's book in your career, Corey. Great sportsmanship.
Yeah, every 30 minutes you tune in, you get 100 jokers. Our next match is a 2v2 elimination style tornado tag matches. We got the Shield, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose going up against the Bullies, Chris Cruz and Zach Adams. And bets are live. Place for estimation bet space 0 for the Shield or 1 for the Bullies. $5 space minus from 1 to 1,000 Jokers. All bets are doubled for this is a double feature. For those of you wondering why there are WWE superstars, because next week, next Saturday, not tomorrow, but the following Saturday, we have our WWE versus JJI JJI pay-per-view. The Shield is actually going to be competing against the Blood Brothers Federation, where the Bullies are going to be competing against the Usos. Making their way down to the ring, representing Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, the Shield.
442 pounds, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, the Shield.
I'd like to thank everybody for spending a portion of their Halloween with us here tonight.
Next year, guys, I'm thinking the three of us should come in a theme costume. Perhaps the Fabulous Freebirds, or dare I say, the Wyatt family.
I will never dress up for you.
And yes, I am sponsored by Rogue Energy. Matter of fact, Rogue Energy is sponsoring our pay-per-view tomorrow, and I am also part of the Rogue Energy stream team. So you'll see a lot of making their way down to a overall record of 1 win and 5 losses. They are the team of Chris Cruz and Zack Adams. They are the Bullies.
At a combined weight of 493 pounds.
Guys, and it looks good luck to those who have to follow this one. You're going to need it.
I think these two are I think they might be a little crazy. This is tornado tag elimination style, so the only way to win is be the final team standing. The bell rings and the match is underway, and Seth Rollins grabs Chris Cruz with the suplex as Zack Adams is focused on Dean Ambrose. Zack Adams with the forearm to Dean Ambrose. Chris Cruz with the DDT on Shield member of Seth, and Zack Adams follows suit with DDT to Dean Ambrose. Seth Rollins grabs Chris Cruz, bridge suplex connects into the pin, and Chris Cruz kicks out. Chris Cruz missed wildly with that forearm, and Seth Rollins made him pay, but Chris Cruz reverses Seth Rollins, tosses him into the corner face first, forearm to the upper back, another forearm to the upper back, clothesline, and Seth Rollins is down into the stomp. Turn our attention back to Dean Ambrose and Zack Adams, as Zack Adams with the flying clothesline takes Dean Ambrose down. Dean Ambrose is trying to use the ropes to get back into a vertical base, and Zack Adams is not going to let him. Zack standing on the hand of Dean and stomps right on the elbow. Seth Rollins is staying to Chris Cruz topping the screen. Big old drop kick to the chest, and Chris Cruz is down. Zack Adams once again steps on the hand of Dean Ambrose and stomps on the elbow. It's like a tale of two cities. You got Seth Rollins controlling Chris Cruz and Zack Adams controlling Dean Ambrose. Zach Adams looks like he's going to do some type of springboard maneuver.
See if he takes the bait. Going for the big one.
Springboard, I think it was a knee to the jawline of Dean Ambrose. I wasn't quite sure. There was a lot going on. And Zach Adams, now Chris Cruz is back in control of Seth Rollins, so now the Bullies are in control of the Shield. Zach Adams is lining Dean Ambrose up. Dean Ambrose might be the first eliminated if Zach Adams hits this. Oh, and Dean Ambrose ducks away from the clothesline, but Zach Adams follows through with a clothesline. Chris Cruz pinning Seth Rollins. We got a 1, we got a 2, and Seth Rollins kicks out. Chris Cruz is lining Seth Rollins up. Zach Adams is keeping his attention to Dean Ambrose. Chris Cruz connects with the knee, goes for a 1. The ref counts a 2, and Seth Rollins has been eliminated. Now it's a 2-on-1 match as the Bullies are in control, and they are facing Dean Ambrose. Chris Cruz grabs Dean Ambrose, slams him face first into the match, or into the mat. I haven't had my caffeine yet. I need to get me some Rogue Energy. I got it poured. I just haven't opened it and take a sip yet.
Is he done?
Submission by Chris on Dean. Will Dean tap out? No, Dean is going to fight out of it, and he does just that.
The damage might have already been done, Michael.
Dean grabs Chris Cruz, sets him up. Powerbomb connects. Zach Adams with an elbow hits Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is stunned. Zach Adams with the helicopter DDT, DDT on Dean Ambrose, and Chris Cruz is going to continue the assault on Dean Ambrose. Head crank in place.
Vicious head crank. Look at the torque. He might have it.
Oh, what a baseball sliding kick by Zack to Dean. Zack goes for the pin. We got a 1, we got a 2, and Dean kicks out at 2. Zack brings Dean up by his ears and then drops him right back onto the mat. Chris is going for the pin now. We got a 1, we got a 2, and Dean Ambrose kicks out at 2.
Not sure how long this will last, but he's fired up right now.
Stomp to the lower back. Chris brings Dean up to a vertical base.
He wants it one more time.
Belly to belly connects. Chris goes for the pin. We got a 1, we got a 2, and Dean Ambrose kicks out at 2. Oh, and Dean Ambrose has been busted open by Zach Adams. This could be it. We got a 1, we got a 2, and the Bullies are your winners.
Now let's take a look back at these guys in action. He ain't messing around. Man, oh man, look at that. I remember this.
The Bullies make quick work of the Shield, which says something because the Bullies don't make quick work of anyone.
And here's the last piece of the puzzle.
Here are your winners, Chris Cruz and Zach Adams, the Bullies.
Big win here. to start the show. Yeah, the performance put forth in that match.
Yes, that was a very good win by the Bullies, John.
That's it for this Tornado Tag Team match. I hope you enjoy.
Our next match is a fatal four-way elimination style match, as you got Alexa Bliss against Becky Lynch against Isabella Brooks against the Women's Intercontinental Champion Mrs. Death. This is a non-title match. Bets are live. Place your estimation bet space 0 for Alexa, 1 for Becky, 2 for Isabella, or 3 for Mrs. Death. 5 by space minus from 1 to 1,000 jokers. This is the main event of the first show. After this match is over, we'll take a quick break. Gives you time to stretch your legs or use the restroom or grab a bite to eat or grab something to drink before we go right into the next show. Making her way down to the ring, representing WWE. She is the Raw Women's Champion. She is the goddess, Alexa Bliss.
The Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss.
No one cares about the Raw Women's Champion. This is JJI. We care about our women's champions, not WWE's. Pooey to WWE.
Because she's better than them, Byron. When you're better than someone, it's perfectly acceptable to treat them poorly.
Is that the morals you live by?
Obviously, he works with you.
The next show is a developmental brand.
Alexa Bliss, the type of woman that'll stab you in the back and you'll still...
Making her way down to the ring, she is Becky Lynch.
From Dublin, Ireland.
Now this is a fatal four-way, so the WWEs are not teaming up. It is a pretty much free-for-all.
Go ahead, Byron. Get head over heels. Tell us all why Becky Lynch is so great.
Hey, listen, I remember when Becky Lynch first came to NXT, she had moved to Orlando, Florida to be a personal trainer. Never thought she'd get the opportunity to be part of this company, and now she's one of the premier superstars in our women's division.
Credited with much of the women's evolution.
Making her way down to the ring. She is a former women's champion. She is the manager of the Blood Brothers Federation. She is Isabella Brooks.
And from Raleigh, North Carolina, Isabella Brooks.
John, nothing stops you from saying the names. You can always say them if you want to.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one? I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
Making her way down to the ring. She has an overall record of 3 wins and 0 losses. She is the Women's Intercontinental Champion. She is Mrs. Death. Thank you for the follow, Z-Dog. Welcome to Joker's Innovations. Welcome to Joker's Den. This is a non-title match because we don't want any WWE superstars getting their crusty hands on our precious JJI titles. Not saying I don't have faith in the JJI roster, but we don't need that. We don't need that negativity in our life.
And if you ask me, the champ had better bring her A game tonight, regardless of whether the title's on the line or not.
Don't you worry, Cole. I don't think she has anything other than an A game. If she does, I haven't seen it, that's for sure.
Yes, she has 3 wins and 0 losses, John. She came into the scene and she's kind of made her presence known. Hence, now she holds the title. She's only been part of the roster for a month. Which is on my YouTube channel if you want to watch it. Okay, woof. This is a fatal 4-way elimination style match, so the only way to win is to be the final competitor standing. But you got to think with the WWE versus JJI pay-per-view hanging in the horizon, which is in 2 weeks, well actually next week, you got to think, will there be any kind of teaming up to face the rivals? We'll find out.
Vicious strike. Right across double axe handle. Brutal. What a stomp. Good grief. Oh, man. What a stomp. Good grief. She goes for the cover. And there's the kick out by Alexa Bliss. She's still in this one. Oh, nasty impact. Alexa Bliss looking a little stunned here. But you can bet she has plenty of fight here. It's no secret that Becky Lynch is one of the toughest superstars in WWE. It takes a lot to bring the last kicker down. Corey, where do you think that toughness comes from? Well, remember, Cole, Becky was a tomboy as a kid and endured grueling training for the ring, courtesy of one fit. Now that got those shoulders on the back. Digging deep for the kick out. Gonna take more than that to take down the Irish last kicker, folks. Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring. To add on to our point about Becky Lynch's toughness, she might annoy me beyond description, but position it must land. We know it's coming here. I think she's trying to prove a point here. She's on the defensive now. She doesn't appear too concerned, however. Yeah, but I don't think it's time to be concerned for her yet, Cole. She seems to have plenty of fight left in her. It's been an amazing match up to this harsh impact. You gotta like her chances now. Oh, man! Oh, man!
My mic's been muted this whole time. I didn't even realize it. So it looks like we got a Becky Lynch frozen again. We had this happen in our last Fatal 4-Way where one of the people were frozen and I had to restart the match. So I might have to restart this. Yep, because now Mrs. Death is frozen. So we're going to go ahead and restart this match. I truly think that 2K purposely is jacking up 2K19 to make us play 2K20. Because we never had this issue 2K19 before. And yeah, John, that I don't know if I addressed that already. That would be bad if a WWE wrestler gets a hold of the JJI title.
Don't expect to see that from her here. Suplex. What a stomp. Good grief. Oh, man. Drop kick. Beautiful.
Yeah, I had my mic muted the whole entire time.
What a
I muted it to take a drink and I forgot.
Arms trapped. Oh, a slam.
So, like I said, this is a fatal 4-way elimination style match. So the only way to win is to be the final opponent standing, as we got 2 JJI superstars and 2 WWE superstars going at it. A little preview before our JJI versus WWE pay-per-view. Now, Mrs. Death, Becky Lynch at that pay-per-view. So just keep that in mind. As you can see, Mrs. Death and Becky Lynch going at it outside of the ring. Now, this isn't the pay-per-view. That pay-per-view for that, well, we have a pay-per-view tomorrow. It's the developmental brand pay-per-view. And then next Saturday is the WWE versus JJI pay-per-view. The match card for that pay-per-view is already set up. Tomorrow's pay-per-view has not been set up yet. It will be set up once I go off the air. I'll get it all set up, posted on my Discord.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
Michael, it's amazing how quickly
All 4 competitors are back inside the ring now. Becky Lynch picks up Isabella, slams her down. And now Alexa turns her attention to Mrs. Death. Mrs. Death turns Alexa, tosses her onto the apron. Becky Lynch is going for a submission hold on Isabella. Isabella is carring out of it, though. And Mrs. Death goes for a pin on Alexa, but the ref couldn't get there in time as Alexa kicks right out.
Alexa's not the biggest, but she's definitely one of the toughest.
Becky Lynch just tosses Isabella into the corner. Flying forearm connects.
Using the elbow as a weapon. This can go a variety of different ways.
Mrs. Death has Alexa Bliss and slams her back first onto the hardest part of the ring, that apron.
The head scissors are fine. Oh, man, that's just nasty.
We got a submission by Mrs. Death on Alexa outside the ring.
Looking for the win.
Yeah, I love the effort here, but she'd better hope.
And then we got a submission inside the ring of Becky Lynch on Isabella. I think we need more than one ref out here. This ref has got his work cut out for him. Yes, next Saturday, WWE versus JJI should be good. We also have a kickoff show for that. There will be a kickoff show for that. We got a pin by Mrs. Death. We got a 1. We got a 2. And Alexa Bliss has been eliminated by Mrs. Death. And now the 2 competitors that will be facing on next Saturday's pay-per-view are inside the ring going at it right now.
So dangerous. She's going to need to have her head on a swivel throughout this entire match.
Mrs. Death with a stomp to the elbow of Becky Lynch.
Of the end for her, guys. But if you ask me, I wouldn't bet against her.
Kick to the lower back.
Not here. Not now.
Stomp to the chest.
Showing signs of life here. For a moment there, I thought she was going to cruise to victory.
Isabella with the slapjack on Mrs. Death. Like I said, this is a fatal 4-way, so it is every woman for themselves, even though Mrs. Death and Isabella will be competing against WWE Superstars next Saturday. Becky Lynch wisely rolls out of the ring. Isabella looks like she's about to put away Mrs. Death. And Mrs. Death kicks out.
Still in this one. She's looking at it. She might have it.
I do not know, John. Will they? I don't know. We'll find out. They may not, because they probably aren't scared of any WWE superstars. They're like, any one of us can take WWE down, so we're probably not worried about it. Isabella with hammer hands to the face of Becky Lynch. Mrs. Death grabs Isabella, slams her on the back of her knee. Mrs. Death with the right to Becky Lynch, picks Becky Lynch up, facebuster connects. That could be it for Becky Lynch. Mrs. Death goes for the pin. The ref counts a 1, the ref counts a 2, and no, Becky Lynch kicks out. Mrs. Def with the face buster on Becky Lynch. Mrs. Def is lining Becky Lynch up. Could this be it for Becky Lynch?
A second time.
Mrs. Def connects. Rolls Becky Lynch over onto her back. Goes for the pin. The ref counts to 1. The ref counts to 2. And Becky Lynch has been eliminated. We are down to our 2 JJI competitors, Isabella and Mrs. Def. Now they've eliminated WWE Superstars. They can just have a good old match themselves. Mrs. Def picks up Isabella, hops her up on her shoulders, and tosses her. Hangs her up on that top rope. Mrs. Def with the stomp to the bridge of the nose of Isabella. Mrs. Def goes for the submission on Isabella. Will Isabella tap?
She better do something fast.
Isabella is going to power out of it.
A phenomenal. Amazingly, she works her way free.
Cole, there may be no beating her.
She counters before it's
Mrs. Def sidesteps Isabella, kicks her in the back of the knee. Isabella picks up Mrs. Def. Big old knee to the face. Mrs. Def is down. Isabella grabs Mrs. Def towards the rope. Is Isabella going for a dirty pin? Of course Isabella is. We got a 1. We got a 2 and Becky, and then Mrs. Def kicks out at 2. Isabella running bulldog on Mrs. Def. Goes for the stomp. Mrs. Def runs all the way. Isabella with the face buster on Mrs. Def. Once again, she brings Mrs. Def up to her feet. Puts her up on her shoulders in the firewoman's carry and tosses her down. That could be it for Mrs. Def. Mrs. Def might get her first loss at the hands of Isabella. We go for a pin. We got a 1. We got a 2. And Isabella is your winner.
We got our money's worth.
Mrs. Def suffers her first loss.
Highlight for one superstar, low light for another. This was another. Who can forget this? And that's exactly how she wanted to end this.
Exactly, John. Wow. Can't take anything away from Isabella. She is, I mean, that would be a tough competitor for Miss Seth because Isabella was the longest reigning women's champion on both the developmental and the main roster brands.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this Halloween evening.
All right, that is it for our first show. However, don't go anywhere. We're going to take a small break. My Be Right Back screen will be up as we get set for the second show. This will give you guys a chance to go get some drink, grab a bite to eat, use the restroom if you have to, stretch your legs or whatnot. But we will be right back, so do not go anywhere. All right, we are back. So we are set for the next show. I hope y'all was able to refuel, rehydrate, and relieve if needed to. So we are going to kick things off. This is our developmental brand. This is the home show before their pay-per-view tomorrow. The pay-per-view tomorrow is their first ever pay-per-view of season 3. And it is sponsored by Rogue Energy. So you want to make sure you tune in for that. Without further ado, let's get the show on the road.
The revolution here. Welcome, everyone.
We are live in Portland, Oregon, or Oregon, depending on what part of the country you stay in.
Tonight. Here we bang.
All right, our first match pits Shane Strickland against Velveteen Dream. I'm going to make sure that we are set and live, because sometimes when I transition to the two screens, they don't always go through. So I just want to make sure before we continue on. All right, we're good. All right, so let's get this show on the road. Let me get the betting going. And bets are live. Place your bet, estimation bet, space 0 for Shane or 1 for Velveteen, followed by another space amount you bet is from 1 to 1,000 jokers. Again, remember, the reason there are some WWE superstars on this show is because we are en route to our JJI versus WWE pay-per-view next week. Making his way down to the ring, he is the Joker's US Champion. He is Shane Strickland. His record stands at 2 wins and 1 loss. And Velveteen is trying to do a sneak attack right off the bat. And Velveteen with the hammerhead to the back of the head of Velveteen, or of Shane already. Shane tosses Velveteen into the barricades. Drops up, drops the knees on the shoulders of Velveteen. This match.
Man, what a stomp. Good grief.
What a bicycle kick by Shane on Velveteen. Stomp to the lower back. Forearm to the upper back.
Ooh, what impact.
Shane calls Velveteen. Now Shane and Velveteen, if Shane is still champion after the pay-per-view tomorrow, he will be on the men's JJI team. So that's only if he's champion. If he's not, then someone will take his place on the men's. Whoever the champion is at the time will take his place on the men's JJI team against the WWE team. Now Velveteen Dream is on the WWE team.
Who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Shane is walking his way to the ring.
Tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
I'm not going to go so far as to say
Shane. So this match can officially start. Shane doing a little dance. Velveteen did not like that. They are back in the ring. The match has officially started now. Velveteen with the elbow to the jawline and an uppercut to Shane. Shane with the knee, jump up knee to the jawline. And what happened? Shane with the belly to back slam, followed by a forearm to the upper back. Shane grabs Velveteen, tosses him into the ropes. Oh, and what a move by Shane. Shane jumps up and stomps on the elbow of Velveteen. Oh, Velveteen blocks Shane. Drop kick by Velveteen on Shane. Followed by a stomp to the knee. Velveteen brings Shane up to a vertical base. Elbow to the jawline. Shane grabs Velveteen, tosses him into the ropes. And a drop kick, and Velveteen is busted open as Shane got all of that drop kick. Shane brings Velveteen up to a vertical base. Kicks him in the knee. Kicks him in the face. That could be it. Shane drags Velveteen away from the ropes. Goes for the pin. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2. And no, Velveteen kicks out a 2.
Dream stays in this match in the hopes that the ring announcer will soon say his name.
Shane misses with the stomp. Velveteen's back up to his feet. Shane responds with a forearm. Velveteen kicks Shane in the midsection. DDT connects. Stomp to the wrist. Velveteen grabs Shane around the waist. Gut wrench slam connects.
He's taking some offense. He's going to need to find a way to fire back.
Roundhouse to the upper back.
This is just a little bump in the road for him here. Nothing to worry about.
Velveteen with the snapmare takes Shane down. And Shane reverses.
Oh, man!
Shane grabs Velveteen. Oh, what a move by Shane. That could be it for Velveteen. Shane going high risk. If he connects here, that's probably all she wrote.
He's looking at it.
Double stomp to the chest. That could be it if Shane goes for the pin here. Shane does just that. The ref is right there. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2. And Velveteen kicks out at 2 3/4. And Shane can't believe it. He's arguing with the ref. I thought it was over with. Shane going high risk again.
He's teetering on the edge here.
Incoming.
Hurricanrana connects.
To elaborate a little more on Velveteen Dream's takeover.
Double stomp to the stomach.
For me, the best part was
Shane doing a little
off guard inserted by a member of said entourage.
roundhouse to the chest, into the pin. The ref is right there. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2, and Velveteen once again kicks out.
This is amazing. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Elbows to the shoulder of Velveteen by Shane. Velveteen, we got a 1, and Shane kicks out at 1.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Velveteen misses wildly with the forearm. Shane went for the kick, but Velveteen got him. Roll through connects.
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
And now Velveteen's going to go high risk. Drops the elbow to the spine of Shane. Velveteen stomps on the lower back of Shane. Velveteen going high risk again.
Look at this.
Oh, what a moonsault by Velveteen. Perfectly placed on Shane. Goes for the pin. We got a 1. We got a 2. And Velveteen is your winner.
Unbelievable. This singles match is over.
We have our first JJI casualty of today. Freaking Shane.
Remember this?
And John with the winning bet. He bet it for the WWE Superstar. We're going to have a talk, John. This is JJI. Nah, no hard feelings.
This was another great moment.
Oh, I can't believe this.
And last but not least,
Ladies and gentlemen, JJI has suffered their first
Here's your
casualty.
winner,
The casualty happens to be Shane, the Joker's US Champion.
Big win here to start the show.
That don't look good
And if that match is
for
any
JJI.
indication of what to expect here tonight, we are in for an amazing evening.
Plenty more action still to come here tonight, folks.
Just saying, that does not look good for JJI. But Velveteen didn't win cleanly. He did sneak attack Shane as Shane was making his way down to the ring. So, I mean, I guess you can't say too much about that. Our next match pits Alex Starr against Johnny Wrestling. And bets are live. Place your estimation bet space 0 for Alex or 1 for Johnny. Followed by nurse space minus for 1 to 1,000 jokers. As always, check your jokers. Exclamation jokers. Now, Johnny is set to be on the men's WWE team against the men's JJI team, where Alex is set to go head-to-head against Adam Cole. So you got to think, will Adam Cole make an appearance? Will anyone from JJI sneak attack Johnny Gargano? We will soon find out. Making his way down to the ring, he has an overall record of 1 win and 2 losses. He is a member of the Evil Wolfpack.
Alex Young.
Match we have here to start off this night, guys.
And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
Making his way down to the ring, representing WWE/NXT, he is Johnny Wrestling.
Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano.
Heart and soul to find who this young man is.
Now remember, once again, Johnny Wrestling is set to represent WWE on Team WWE for next week's pay-per-view, where Alex Starr is set to go head-to-head against Adam Cole.
Embraced him with everything they have.
Yeah, it's been an up-and-down road in the career for Johnny Gargano. But I'll tell you what, there's one thing that's remained true. Johnny Gargano has never abandoned who he is.
This is a 1v1 normal match. The bell rings and the match is underway, and we got Carnival tie-up, and Alex transitions into the side headlock. Johnny backs Alex into the ropes, forces him to break the hold by tossing him into the ropes, drops below him, leapfrogs over him, leapfrogs over him again. Alex had enough.
Into the tie-up they go.
Another Carnival tie-up. Alex backs Johnny into the ropes. Ref's going to get in and break these two up. Will we have a clean break? No, we do not, as Alex with the cheap shot on Johnny.
We're at a crossroads.
That's all right, Alex. You can do all the cheap shots you want in WWE. We don't care. We're not going to. They already have their first casualty when it was Velveteen Dream who beat Shane Strickland. So do all the cheap shots you want. Johnny Wrestling with the side headlock. Alex backs Johnny into the ropes, forces him to break it, followed by a drop kick. Alex jumps up, jumps on the elbow of Johnny. Alex brings Johnny up to a vertical base. Nightmare takes him down. Roundhouse to the upper back. Alex misses wildly with that roundhouse as Johnny rode out of the way. But Alex responds right back with a quick right jab before Johnny can get any offensive moves in. What a brainbuster by Alex on Johnny. Alex going for the pin. We got a 1, and Johnny kicks out at 1.
Pinball at this point.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
What a spinning heel kick by Johnny as Alex has been bounced into the ropes. Hurricanrana takes Alex down. Kick to the ribs. Johnny grabs Alex, tosses him over the top rope onto the apron, and Alex is outside of the ring. This is a 1v1, so the ref will start his count as he does just then.
This was a time in Gargano's life that put his passion for this business to the test. In a place where
Alex with the right jab to the jaw of Johnny. Johnny reverses with an elbow and another elbow. The ref's count is up 3. Spinning heel. The ref's count is up to 4. What an elbow by Johnny to Alex. Johnny brings Alex up to a vertical base. Miss wildly with that kick, and Alex stomps on the back of the head. Alex brings Johnny up to a vertical base, grabs him, tosses him into the ring. The ref's count is up to 7. Alex breaks the count at 7. Alex with a kick to the knee. Oh, what a step up enziguri by Alex. Or not step up enziguri. What is that move called? Hurricane used to do it. I can't think of the move now. Johnny tosses Alex over onto the apron. Johnny trying to get the crowd behind him. I don't think he's going to get too much of a crowd behind him. This is JJI Universe. There might be a few WWE superstars out there. I see a few with his shirt on. Alex brings Johnny up to his feet. Johnny, with a straight right, knocks Johnny down to one knee. Alex grabs Johnny, has control of the neck and the head, walks him over to the turnbuckle, slams him face first in the turnbuckle several times. Johnny's stunned and falls forward, and Alex continues the assault. Now Alex is playing to the crowd here. Alex brings Johnny over onto his back, goes for the pin. Johnny kicks out right at 1.
Not yet, too early. Whoa, Gargano dodged that one. Johnny's so quick. Float over.
Alex with the DDT connects. Alex rolls Johnny back onto his back, goes for the pin yet again. The ref is right there. The ref counts 1, and Johnny once again kicks out at 1.
When this guy's on, look out.
Forearm to the upper back. Alex scoops Johnny up. Scoop slam connects.
Absolutely planted.
Alex brings Johnny back up to his feet. Spinning heel kick, giving Johnny a taste of his own medicine, followed by the flying elbow. Alex brings Johnny up to a vertical base. Has control of the neck ahead once again. Walks him over to the ropes, places him up on the ropes. Grabs him, goes to whips him. Johnny reverses, and Alex, showing off his athletic ability, reverses Johnny and takes him down to Hurricanrana, followed by a kip up. Alex is lining Johnny up. This could be it. This could be the end. Alex brings Johnny up, sets him up on his shoulder, drops him.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Alex drags Johnny away from the ropes. Goes for the pin here. The ref is right there. The ref counts to 1. The ref counts to 2. And no, Johnny once again kicks out, and Alex is getting frustrated. He can't believe it. Half the crowd thought it was over with then, too. Alex with the double stomp. Roundhouse to the chest. Stomp to the chest. Automatically stops the momentum Alex had going. Straight slams him down. That could be it. Johnny goes for the pin. Alex is right there, though. It should be a rope break, but I don't think Alex realizes it. But Alex does manage to kick out, and Johnny can't believe it.
Seem to be just testing the waters a bit there.
What a match between these two. Johnny picks up Alex and drops him. Johnny's not done yet as he does it a second time.
This power. DDT.
Johnny drags Alex away from the ropes.
Gargano's
Stomps on the arm. And now Johnny going for the submission. Will Alex tap? Alex, please do not be our second victim to WWE's.
Whoa, this is surprising, Byron.
Johnny released the hold.
Sure why he would let him out right there.
Johnny brings Alex up to a vertical base. Hooks the leg and drops him.
This type of assault. I wouldn't be surprised if he just passes out right here.
Johnny goes for the pin. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2, and Alex kicks out a 2. Johnny drags Alex up to his feet.
Looks like he might have an answer.
Double axe handles.
He's a one-man wrecking crew. Nobody can...
Johnny getting momentum in his favor. Alex is stunned. Alex don't know what to do. Alex reverses Johnny, tosses him into the turnbuckles. Alex climbs up on the middle turnbuckle. Right jabs. Johnny gets out of the way or pushes him, or something happened there. I don't know quite what happened. Johnny tosses Alex into the turnbuckles. Johnny scoops Alex up. Lawn darts him into the middle turnbuckle. Alex is busted open.
That should do it. This is Johnny Gargano's match now.
Johnny goes for the quick pin. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2. And Johnny is your winner. Alex is our second victim. This is not looking good. And even after the match, it looks like Adam Cole is going to make his appearance.
And he's looking for him in the entranceway. And from behind.
And Adam Cole with the clothesline takes Alex down.
This is horrible.
That is who he's supposed to face at the WWE versus JJI pay-per-view. My question is, why did none of the Evil Wolfpack come out and assist? There's tension in there already. Never. He's like, never. Then why didn't any of your buddies come down to help you? Why weren't they at your corner? To keep from that happening. Our next match is an Extreme 3-way as it pits the Joker's Invite Champion SnowKYC against D. Porter and Wesley. Bets are live. Place your estimation bet space 0 for Snow, who's in the middle. 1 for D. Porter, who is to the right with the full beard, and 2 for Wesley, who has the face paint on. Followed by our space minus from 1 to 1,000 Jokers. Making his way down to the ring, he is the longest reigning Joker's Invite champion. He has an overall record of 3 wins and 1 loss. He is SnowKYC. Snow has held that title since the beginning of the season. He has never lost that title. He has been the inaugural Joker's Invite champion of Season 3. Actually, since Season 2, all the way to Season 3.
That's probably why he's been so successful.
And there's rumors backstage that Snow is going to be getting moved up to the main roster, but they're kind of waiting for him to lose that title. But at this rate, he might have to forfeit the title to move up to main roster because he hasn't lost yet. But then again, he could lose tomorrow at the pay-per-view. making his way down to the ring. He has an overall record of 1 wins and 1 loss. He is D. Porter. Oh, we got a little trash talking going on.
His opponent.
John's like, you really think so, man? You really think so?
Ohio, weighing in at 250 pounds, D. Porter.
And of course, quick thank you to everybody watching tonight for spending part of your Halloween with us.
And I can see that Saxton got dressed up for the occasion. I didn't realize they made nerd costumes.
Man, that's a bold statement. That's a bold statement because out of all 3 of your members of your team, there's only been 1 win out of all 3 of your members. Only 1 win. That's a bold statement. You guys are really going to have to work on that to take over. It's ran by Blood Brothers Federation. There's nothing you can do about that. BBF runs this whole entire show. Speaking of BBF, BBF is actually going to be hosting a special house show. So I don't know when that's going to happen. It's in the talks right now. We're going to be doing a BBF takeover. Making his way down to the ring, he has an overall record of 2 wins and only 1 loss. He is Wesley. Yeah, you guys are having an awfully rough start. which was weird because Alex Starr, the leader of the Evil Wolf Pack, he made his debut and won, but he hasn't won since. And none of the members has won since. And yes, I am sponsored by Rogue Energy, 0 sugar, caffeine, and no crash. Head on over and place your order. Also, if you decide to buy some of that Rogue Energy, make sure you use the coupon code Joker's Den for 10% off your order. Today's Rogue Energy flavor is pink lemonade, and tomorrow's pay-per-view is sponsored by Rogue Energy. On top of that, your boy Joker J is a member of the Rogue Energy stream team, so be on the lookout for some exciting things. Now, this is an Extreme 3-way. It's 1 pinfall to a victor, 1 pinfall or submission to a victor. The title is not on the line. The bell rings in. The match is underway, and D. Porter right away goes after SnowKYC to play to the crowd. That's what Wesley's known for. He's known for playing to the crowd. Wesley out of nowhere with that drop kick to D. Porter, and that was a pretty long distance drop kick. Wesley with a kick to the knee of D. Porter, and now we got a double team on D. Porter.
This is still an important match for the champ. He can't afford to show any weakness here.
Reverse neckbreaker by Wesley. Snow with a right jab to Wesley. Snow grabs Wesley, tosses him over the ropes onto the apron. Straight right knocks Wesley out of commission for now. Snow turns to D. Porter, straight right jab. Drop kick by D. Porter. Kick to the ribs. Roundhouse to the chest. Another roundhouse to the chest. Crowd's loving. I don't know if you can hear them, but they're chanting JJI, JJI. Wesley with the pop-up Hurricanrana takes D. Porter down.
Just as much as he does.
I hate to say it, but if he doesn't change his game plan,
Wesley drags D. Porter away from the ropes. Can't really go for a pin. Instead, he's going to stomp on the side of his face. I don't know what Snow's thinking, but Wesley's not going to have it. Straight knife edge chop. Wesley grabs Snow, puts him in the side headlock. Snapmare takes him down, followed by the elbow to the top of the head. D. Porter runs after Wesley. Clothesline connects back ahead of Wesley. Stomp to the chest. Another stomp to the chest. Oh, don't worry, Mitt. You'll have some time because we do also have a Joker's Invite or developmental versus main roster pay-per-view. We do have that as well. So there will be a time that you can compete and get your team together. We got a pin, and Wesley breaks it up. Heel kick connects. Step up enziguri by Snow to the back of the head of Wesley. Kick to the midsection. DDT connects. Snow grabs Wesley. Looks like he's going to go for a submission hold here. D. Porter comes in to break this hold. This is his first pinfall or submission to a victory. D. Porter going crazy. D. Porter grabs Wesley, tosses him over the top rope all the way down to the concrete floor. Snow with an elbow to the lower back of D. Porter. Snow grabs D. Porter, tosses him into the turnbuckles. You haven't missed much of anything, Wolf. Snow's grabbing a ladder, tosses it into the ring. Wesley brings D. Porter up to a vertical base. Suplex on that ladder by Wesley to D. Porter. Snow sitting in the corner, kind of taunting Wesley, and Wesley's going to come over and make him pay. Drops a leg across the back of the head of Snow.
A competitor must be ready for the possibility that they'll fall victim to a 2-on-1 attack on a triple threat match. A great example of that was the
and as soon as Wesley hops into the ring, D. Porter's right there for right, knocks Wesley down. D. Porter has a chance to get a victory here. All he's got to do is just pin one of those two opponents. Wesley, gut wrench, sit down power bomb into the pin. We got a 1. We got a 2. Snow was too busy resting, didn't realize it, or he had confidence that Wesley was going to kick out. Snow's going to introduce the next toy in this match. Facebuster by D. Porter. Snow has a chair now. Turned into a tables, ladders, and chair match almost. D. Porter wrestles the chair out of Snow's hand. Elbows to the lower back. D. Porter grabs Snow, kicks him in the spine, drops him on that chair. Wesley grabs D. Porter. Cutter, but Wesley fell on the ladder. You got to think that might have hurt him, but he goes for the pin. The ref counts a 1, the ref counts a 2, and Wesley is your winner. Thank you, Hale. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in.
Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup. He ain't playing here.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you give Hale Blackwell a follow. He's been a long-time follower, pretty much, I believe, since season 1. He also runs his own eFed, so make sure you give him a follow.
Here is your winner, Wesley Flyboy.
And that's a win to start off the night.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
Wow, now that match was a treat.
The next match is Tyler Redwood against Apex.
Halloween evening.
Our next match is a 1v1 as it pits Tyler Redwood against Apex. Bets are live. Place your estimation bet space 0 for Tyler or 1 for Apex. 5 in space. It's 5 in space. It might be answer 1 to 1,000 jokers. Man, I'm getting all types of tongue tied right now. Hey, you're welcome, Hale. Big things are coming to JJI, Hale. I don't know how long you've been tuned in, but I'm now a member of the Rogue Energy stream team. Rogue Energy is actually sponsoring me, and they are actually sponsoring a pay-per-view tomorrow as well. So, making his way down to the ring. He has an overall record of 1 wins and 2 losses. He is Tyler Redwood.
Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 240 pounds, the super athlete, Tyler.
Guys, we're getting the night started with an amazing matchup here.
You're absolutely right.
Thank
Cole.
you, Hale.
In fact, I don't think there's a better way to
Yeah,
start
I
this
mean,
night than with
big
this match
things are
right here.
coming. Like I said, I was going to try to make the stream bigger and better than ever. Unfortunately, I still don't have a good computer, but we're working on that. We're working on that, so. Yeah, Rogue Energy sent me the invite via email, and I put in my application. They accepted me. I was like, all right, sweet. My first official stream team. So there's going to be a lot more new faces tuning in to the chat room, and I think there's a few that's viewing. They're lurking because it's showing I got about 15 viewers right now, which is a lot for one of my streams. Making his way down to the ring. He has over a record of 2 wins and 0 losses. He is Apex.
And his opponent.
And yes, I do have some merch, such as t-shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, book bags, pillows, laptop covers, stickers, pins, whatever. I probably have it. If you would like to go ahead and browse, just click that link and browse. All merch is fully customizable, so you can move the logo, you can adjust the size of the logo, you can add your own text to the merch if you would like.
Freebirds, or dare I say, the Wyatt family.
I will never dress up with you.
What is up, Wesley Wolf? Thank you for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not given Wesley Wolf a follow, make sure you give him a follow. He also runs his own eFed. It looks like he does music streams now, too.
The time for talk is over.
Tyler with the step-up kick to the face of Apex.
If you haven't hit record yet,
That's awesome, Wesley. I'm going to have to tune into one of those music streams.
These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch.
Speaking of music, if you have not watched my last YouTube video, you need to make sure you check it out. I have my own music that has been distributed worldwide. So, when will Wolfpack get their first tag team match? I don't know. I don't know. I typically don't make too many customized matches. I try to let the computer adjust it because I realize throughout the seasons when you customize the matches, it affects a lot of the storylines. So I try to let the computer pretty much make it, make the matches. The only matches I'll customize is the pay-per-views because a lot of the matches the computer makes for the pay-per-view makes absolutely no sense to me. So I do not know, Wolf. You know, I can't give you a definite time as to when it'll happen.
He's starting to stumble here.
Like I said, I mean, we do have a Joker's Invite versus Joker's Underground pay-per-view that does take place every year. So there's a chance that could be your first tag team match, or you could get a tag team match later. There's not a lot of tag teams on the developmental brand. So that's why you don't get too many tag team matches on developmental brand. Tyler kicks out. That's awesome, Wesley, that you ran 2 turntables. I haven't had turntables in a while. Neckbreaker by Tyler to Apex. Followed by a stomp to the ribs. Tyler going for the pin. The ref counts to 1. Kicks out right at 1. Roundhouse to the chest. A stomp to the back. A forearm to the back. That's another bold statement, Mitt. I think you're getting a little too cocky right now.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
Just saying. Sorry, we're all good. We all like friendly trash talk around here. You know what, Mitt? I'll make a deal with you. I'll put you up against Wesley Wolf. And if you win, this will be a 1v1. If you win, you can fight BBF. How's that sound? We'll do that at a house show sometime. I'll put you up against Wesley Wolf, and you beat Wesley Wolf, then your tag team can compete for the titles. How's that sound?
This one's not over yet.
Tyler brings Apex up, side headlock.
Being in a lot worse shape.
But before you get to the Blood Brothers Federation, you're going to have to go through a couple other tag teams first. So, oh, what a move by Tyler. Tyler goes for the pin. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2, and Apex gets out a 2.
Thank you for choosing to spend your Wednesday night with us. We appreciate you choosing WWE.
Actually, I got it set. All right, Mitt. You will face 1v1 Wesley Wolf at the BBF pay-per-view. Because we're going to have a whole show. So you will face 1v1 Wesley Wolf. If you win, that's a big if you win, you can pick 2 of your team to compete against the Blood Brothers Federation, Temonster and Josh Cain, for the titles. How's that sound? Sound like a deal for you when we do that BBF show? That way it'll be broadcast. It won't be at a house show. It will be broadcast, so you'll be able to see it. All right. We'll see how it goes. That show, it won't be this week and it won't be next week. It'll probably be the following week. Because, you know, this week and next week is packed already with major pay-per-views. So, does that sound good to you, Wesley? Are you up for that challenge? Go 1v1 against Alex Starr, and if he wins, he gets to pick his 2 team members to go against BBF for the titles. And then that will happen. Like I said, it'll probably be a few weeks out because this week is packed with the pay-per-view. Next week has a pay-per-view, so it'll probably be the following week. I'll make a note of that so I don't forget. Of course, I'm sure you won't let me forget, Mint. That's the key word, Mint. Almost. Almost. And Apex with the side headlock on Tyler. Tyler's got to make sure his other shoulder don't go down or it could lead to a pinning predicament. And Tyler fights out of it with the side headlock himself. Grabs Apex, picks him up, belly-to-belly slam connects. Tyler goes for a pin. We got a 1, we got a 2, and Apex gets out a 2. Actually, probably what I should have done. Where you have to face all of the members of BBF, and if you win, then you can go for the titles. But I'm a fair guy. So I won't put you through that gauntlet.
I don't know how these superstars are doing it right now. They've got to be exhausted.
Apex with the crossbody on Tyler.
Incredible combo. And that one grabs him. I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
Apex with the side headlock once again on Tyler. Tyler has to make sure that both the shoulders don't wind up on the mat or will wind up being a pinning predicament.
Looks like both these superstars have found that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight.
Tyler tosses Apex into the turnbuckles. With the right and left elbows to the temple of Apex. That'll be like Seth Rollins and Brock Lesnar. And I don't think so. I really don't think so. I don't see that happening. Tyler goes for a pin. We got a 1. We got a 2. And Apex kicks out.
And now one more time. That has got to be it.
Tyler with the knee to the face. That could be it for this match, but Tyler's not done yet as he sets Apex up very slowly just to go right into the side headlock. And now Apex is in a predicament where he's got to make sure his shoulders don't touch the mat or he'll wind up in a pinning predicament. Kind of like how Tyler's been a couple times throughout this match. Good technical wrestling between these two. Spear by Apex takes Tyler down. That could be it.
He's going for the pin.
Apex goes for the pin. We got a 1. We got a 2. And no. Tyler kicks out a 2 and Apex can't believe it.
How'd he do that?
If you want to be ringside, Wolf, then we're going to have one. We're going to have Alpha ringside with Wesley.
Batten down the hatches.
Alpha and Wesley are our 2 biggest dudes on BBF.
Just as surprised as he's gone.
Tyler goes for the pin. We got a 1. We got a 2. And Tyler is your winner.
The pinfall and the victory.
And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match.
Man, this was great. He's getting after it here. Check this out.
I sense some fear, Mint. Yeah, I sense some.
I really enjoyed every minute of this.
Wolf's like, I'll be ringside in Alex Starr's corner. And I'm like, all right, well then Alpha's going to be at ringside in Wesley Wolf's corner, and then you're like, well, I want Wolf to be there too, you know, the other Wolf.
I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
Wow, now that match was a treat. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
You got to remember, we have 5 members of BBF to your 3, so I mean, you don't want to mess with the authority like that. You really don't. Just ask anyone that's been tuned in for the past couple of seasons, what happens when you mess with the authority? Actually, a prime example would be Dirty Little Hamster. Ask him. Ask Dirty Little Hamster. He'll tell you what happens when you mess with the authority. Our next match is a 1v1 Falls Count Anywhere match as it pits Andre Winters against JJ Styles. And bets are live. Place your estimation bet space 0 for Andre or 1 for JJ. 500 space minus from 1 to 1,000 jokers. As always, you gotta have jokers to place your bet. And to check your jokers, exclamation jokers. Wesley, I don't know if you remember from I think it was last season when Dirty Little Hamster and Bruiser Brody was teamed up and they were messing with the authority. I don't know if you remember what happened there. Let's just say Dirty Little Hamster and Bruiser Brody their team wound up splitting up after they messed with us. Making his way down to the ring. He has an overall record of 0 wins and 2 losses. He is Andre Winters.
70 pounds, the Wanderer, Andre Winters.
You don't remember, Wesley?
The rules here are simple, guys.
Yeah, remember when Josh Cain and Dirty Little Hamster was going at it?
Inside the arena.
On both DCW and JJI? Yeah. Yeah, just ask Dirty Little Hamster what happened. Him and his team split up after they faced BBF. Bruiser Brody and Dirty Little Hamster split up and they never teamed back up after that. So, I mean, if you want to risk your team splitting up to go against BBF, I'm not going to stop you. Making his way down to the ring. He has an overall record of 1 wins and 0 losses. He is JJ Styles. I'm just saying, history tends to repeat itself, so you're risking your team splitting up after going head-to-head against BBF. Just saying, I'm trying to be nice and give you a warning. I'm just trying to be nice. You know, I'm a nice guy.
Styles.
Corey, I can't think of a better way to kick off this night.
I don't know. Part of me hoped Saxton would have gotten lost on the
Actually,
way to the
another
table.
team.
That definitely would have made
Actually,
things
there's
better.
been 2
But
teams that
no
split
such
up after
luck.
they went head-to-head BBF. JJ Styles, D Porter, and Apex. They split up after going against BBF. The bell rings in, the match is underway in this Falls Count Anywhere matches. We got Andre Winters going head-to-head against JJ Styles. Andre Winters with the swinging and neck breaker on JJ Styles.
See this one spill out to the arena floor sooner rather than later.
Roundhouse to the upper back.
Breaker. Ouch. What a stop.
Andre sets up JJ Styles once again, brings him up to a vertical base. Puts him in the fireman's carry.
Up
And slapjacks him down.
Slapjack. Ooh, what
Roundhouse to the upper back. I don't know. I mean, that's a lot of talk. That's a lot of talking. See, BBF, we don't talk. We let our actions in the ring do the talking for us. Most people who talk a lot typically don't win. So, but I'll be fair. I'll give you the opportunity. I'll give you the opportunity, Mint. If you can beat Wesley Wolf 1v1, then I will let your team go against BBF for the tag titles. I'll be fair. And we'll have that match in a few weeks because we got to get through these busy 2 weeks first.
He's starting to feel it here. At this point, it's all about how he responds and potentially rebounds.
Andre taking the JJ Styles and stomp to the face.
Which means we could see this match conclude.
Andre with the gator roll on JJ Styles.
It could even
Into the side headlock submission.
And on top of that, it's worth noting that anything is legal in this match, guys. The only rule is there are no rules.
Again, Mint has not won. Mint has not won against Wesley Wolf.
Not yet.
He has came close one time out of all that, but he has not won against them in any type of match.
What a stomp. Good grief.
Slam. Vicious.
He's starting to stagger.
Suplex by JJ Styles on Andre.
This doesn't snowball out of control.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body.
But I mean, crazier things has happened. Wesley Wolf is not unbeatable. He has been beat before. Just ask Saint. That's like Wesley's with thorn in his side, you know. It is possible for Wesley to be beat. I'm not saying he's immortal, but it is very rare for it to happen. Andre goes for the pin. We got a 1, and he kicks out at 1. JJ Styles kicks out at 1. Andre with the rear neck and chin lock. Man, Wesley, he's got a lot of spunk in his words. But I'll be fair. I'll give him the opportunity because I'm a fair guy. And the thing is, I won't even take jokers away from you for that. Because typically, if you want to go head-to-head against someone, you got to fork over some jokers. But I want to see this happen, so I'm not even going to take jokers from you. I'm not going to take any jokers from you. I'm going to let it happen for free. JJ taking it to Andre, getting some momentum.
Incredible impact. As Byron mentioned, the Pat Patterson, Sergeant Slaughter.
Chest. JJ brings Andre up to a vertical base.
Weapon usage.
Yeah, that match had everything from cowboy boots to brass knuckles, but
Face buster by Andre on JJ.
Good point.
Andre playing to the crowd now. Roundhouse misses as JJ rolls out of the way. JJ turns Andre around, whips him over the top rope onto the apron.
The WWE Universe is
Right jab. What is JJ going for here?
fever pitch here.
This could be dangerous. Oh, and what a suplex from the middle rope by JJ.
Facility might be in order after that. He's looking for the win.
Now, Wesley don't let anyone just win.
Only a 2 count.
Wesley, he's a fighter. He won't lay down for anyone. This ain't the finger of doom back during the Hulk Hogan and what was it, Kevin Nash rivalry back in the day.
This might be it.
Andre with the slamming JJ's head into the turnbuckles.
What a stomp. Good grief.
Big ol' right.
turn down the lights, kick everybody out.
Slam with authority. I knew it.
Andre taking it to JJ. I think this match is just about over
this
with.
entire arena.
Andre grabs JJ, tosses him into the turnbuckles with authority. He bounces out turnbuckles, snap suplex connects.
He's resilient, but he may not be doing himself any longer.
Andre goes for the pin. We got a 1, we got a 2, and Apex gets out at 2, and Andre's getting frustrated. See this, Wesley? They're already backtracking. They're trying to come up with all kinds of ideas now. I know what the idea is going to be. I have a feeling I know what the idea is going to be. Spear by Andre on Apex.
Got the shoulders down.
Goes for the pin. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2, and Andre is your winner.
What a way to win a singles match. No doubt.
This
it
is
was a good
they're
one.
going
Here's
to want a
another
2-on-1 match. Watch, Wesley. They're going to want a 2-on-1 match or a 3-on-1 match. That's the idea. They're getting scared already.
Check him out here. Highlight for one superstar, low light for another.
Isn't that what you're thinking, Wesley? That they're going to want a handicap match now because they're getting scared?
Yeah, he's putting in the work.
Well, if you are allowed 2 people, you can do
He
one
really
male
put
and
on a
one
great
female,
show.
or you can do a tag team. If you want to create another male, then you need to talk to Mint about having him join your team. If he says no, then I won't download it. But you're allowed one male, one female, or a tag team.
The first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
Our next match is a handicap 1-on-2 tornado tag as Anthony Green goes head-to-head against Optimal Chancery and Jacob Ace. And bets are live. Place your bet, exclamation bet, space 0 for Anthony or 1 for the team of Jacob and Optimal. 500 space matters from 1 to 1,000 jokers. As always, to place your bets, you got to have jokers, and to check your jokers is exclamation jokers. Wesley loves Anthony Green. See, in my opinion, Mint, if I were you, wait until you get moved up to the main roster to try to compete for the tag titles before your team gets moved to the main roster. Because of the simple fact, you got to remember, on the developmental brand, you're nerfed. You got an overall of 85 when you're on developmental brand. You'll get the 100. You really want to accept that challenge to where you're facing Wesley Wolf, and for a chance for your team to go against the tag, against BBF for the tag titles, then, you know, we'll do it. But if you want to wait until you get moved up to main roster, which I have no idea when your team will be moved up because I don't make the decisions. I have a team of general managers that watch the VODs of these, or sometimes are in the stream, but they'll never say who they are. They tell me who they think should be moved up. So, I mean, it's up to you. But making his way down to the ring, or actually currently in the ring, he has an overall record of 1 wins and 1 loss. He is Anthony Green. Making his way down to the ring, he has an overall record of 1 wins and 2 losses. He is Ultimo Chancery.
And his opponents, first.
I figured that was the idea you guys were going to come up with because you guys are scared.
You seem like you're ready to jump out of your seat in anticipation.
Ate too much Halloween candy. I can't tell.
Actually, John, Anthony's actually a pretty good wrestler. He's a good technical wrestler, so I can see it happening. But because this is a tornado tag, there might. Making his way down to the ring, he has an overall record of 1 wins and 2 losses. He is Jacob Ace.
From Anchorage, Alaska, weighing in at 275 pounds, Jacob Ace.
Honestly, I think the reason how come Anthony Green seems to be like a fan favorite is because he brings back the retro days. He looks like a retro 80s, 70s, 80s wrestler, you know. He just brings back those days for those of us old enough to remember those times, like me, you know.
The only thing they care about is winning a match.
But Anthony Green is a fan favorite. Most of the time when he's competing in matches, most of the people will vote for him. I mean, he was a former US champion, and he held it for quite some time. So this is a 1v2 tornado tag match as Anthony Green goes head-to-head against Ultimo and Jacob. Anthony does have a tall order in place for him, but he has won handicap matches in the past. He has. It's been a while, though, but he has won it. As a matter of fact, he defended his U.S. title in a handicap match and walked away the victor. So it wasn't against these two competitors. It was against 2 older competitors that are no longer with JJI. Double team on Anthony Green, obviously. Oh, now Min's got a new idea. Here we go, Wesley. Ultimo goes for the pin. The ref counts to 1, and Anthony kicks out at 1.
Kick out.
You sense that? That's fear. That's fear that Mint has, and he has. He has a little fear. They're coming up with all these new ideas. They have to create a new character and whatnot. That's all fear. It's going to be you, Mint, is because you requested it. I threw it out. I offered you the chance to go one-on-one against Wesley, and if you win, then you can pick 2 of your team to go against BBF for the tag titles. You agreed. Wesley agreed, so it has to be you now.
But I don't think I've ever seen any more handicap matches than Big Show, guys. Oh, man!
Anthony grabs Ultimo, tosses him over the top rope, all the way down to the underneath or behind him. He probably should have stayed in the ring with Jacob. The ref has started his count. You can be counted out on this.
Big Show has been in dozens, if not hundreds, of handicap matches. And believe it or not, let's say he won the majority.
See, Wesley, it's that fear. It's that fear. We all sense it. We all smell it. You guys are supposed to be the evil wolf pack. You guys should have no fear. You guys should be sensing fear.
I don't know if there's anyone alive who's going to turn back that foursome. What a strike. Oh, kick to
Jacob
the
grabs
face.
Anthony, slams him face first into the turnbuckle several times.
What a stop. Good grief.
Jacob slams the knee of Anthony into the mat. Ultimo's going for the pin. We got a 1, we got a 2, and Anthony kicks out. It's not fear, it's being smart. Call it whatever you want. We all know it's fear.
Talk about having the living hell beat out of you. This could very well be the beginning of the end for him here in this handicap match.
The beating he's taking right now is just plain brutal. He may never
Ultimo with the flip to Anthony. Anthony wisely rolls out of the ring to catch his breath, but Ultimo and Jacob's not going to let him catch his breath too long.
He's looking shaky. This could be the end.
Oh, and Ultimo with the miscue hits both his partner and Anthony.
Chin-breaking uppercut.
Big ol' uppercut by Jacob. Jacob brings Anthony up to a vertical base. Tosses Anthony back into the ring. The ref stops his count at 4.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
He can't take much more.
What is Ultimo thinking? Oh, what a move by Ultimo. I haven't seen him do that before. The ref's count is up to 6 because one competitor was still outside the ring. And now since Anthony rolled the ring, the ref has restarted his count. And Jacob slams Anthony face first into the top of the barricades. See this? They're making every excuse in the book, Wesley. Every excuse in the book to avoid having to face you. They're trying to make new characters and all this and that.
Back now inside the ring.
Jacob tosses Anthony back into the ring. Both competitors, or actually all 3 competitors, are back in the ring now.
Shoulders on the
Jacob goes for the pin. The ref counts to 1. The ref counts to 2, and Anthony kicks out at 2. Jacob grabs Anthony. Bridge suplex connects. Ultimo going to go high risk.
from the top turnbuckle.
Jacob's probably not going to let him. Anthony fights Jacob off. And Ultimo missed while he was.
This is exactly how you do this one up.
See what I mean? Anthony can hold his own, John. He's holding his own against these 2. Anthony down to 1 knee. Right, Wesley? Elbow to the kidneys of Anthony, followed by forearm to the spine. Ultimo grabs Anthony, leans him up against the ropes. Double team on Anthony once again. Jacob with the neck breaker across the knee. Ultimo brings Anthony up. Elbow, and Ultimo misfired and got his partner as well. What a move by Ultimo. Jacob going for the pin. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2, and Anthony once again kicks out. See, John? You can't count Anthony out. He can hold his own. I'm surprised Anthony hasn't moved up to the main roster yet. I'm really surprised about that. Me personally, if I were picking, I would have moved him up to the main roster, but I don't pick, so. And Ultimo and Jacob are your winners.
That's what makes a handicap match one of the most unpredictable in WWE.
Who could forget this?
Yeah, but Anthony did hold his own. So, I mean, I'm really surprised they haven't moved him up to the main roster yet. Can you imagine what he'll do on the main roster?
I remember this part very well.
Look at him.
Look at the excuses. Oh, my God. The excuses. You already beat me, so you want to face someone new, right? Right, Wesley? Right? Like they're trying to sucker you into something.
And last but not least, there was this.
Here are your winners, Ultimo Chase, Jacob Ace,
And that's a win to start off the night.
And if that
Oh,
was
this is
any
humorous.
indication of what to expect here tonight, we are in for an amazing evening.
Wow, now that match was a treat. Thank you, everybody.
See, now he's trying to play
Halloween evening.
the $1 Million Man. Everyone has a price. Let's make a deal. Our next match is a 1v1 non-title False Count Anywhere match as the women's champion goes head-to-head against Alex Watson. And bets are live. Place your estimation bet space 0 for Jessica or 1 for Alex. 5 binary space minus from 1 to 1,000 jokers. This is our main event of the second show. However, we still have the JJI Broadcast Championship match after this. Cain's like, I'm just trying to watch the matches. I mean, that's all I want to do. Oh. Look at this, Wesley. He's like, I can help you. You got a match coming against Brock, right? I mean, I could help you. Honestly, Wesley don't need help. He's got 3 brothers and a sister to back him up. So, I mean, making her way down to the ring. She has over a record of 2 wins and 2 losses. She is the women's Invite Champion. She is Jessica Wolf. See, he's trying to do the finger touch of doom with you. You see that? I think it was Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan back in WCW days. I think that's who it was.
making her way to the ring from Perth, Western Australia, the Women's Champion, Jessica Wolf.
Man, Chad is humorous today. Yeah, this is a non-title match. Man. Making her way down to the ring. She has an overall record of 3 wins and no losses. She is the Magician. She is Alex Watson.
From Sydney, Australia, magnificent.
And don't forget, Alex Watson is leading the women's JJI team against WWE's team in 2 weeks.
Big time singles matches on deck here, and Byron, what should we expect to see here tonight?
Well, given the shape these superstars
Man, Vince, like, again, this is fear. Anyone who knows fear, this is fear. Vince is fearful right now. He's like, all right, yeah, I'll do it. And then he's like, oh, crap. I don't think I can. Let's make a deal. Let's change it up a little. You know, you've already beat me. You want to face a new guy, right? Right? Yes, I do stream up to 5 times a week. Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 1 to 3, and Fridays and Saturdays at 4 p.m. All times are Central Standard Time. The only exceptions to my streams is typically Saturdays. I'll start early if I have a pay-per-view, or on Fridays if I have pay-per-view on Saturday. Now, we will be starting next week's pay-per-view early because we have a pre-show on top of the pay-per-view itself. See, here we go. Ted DiBiase. Everyone has a price. Ha 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 ha. Alex Watson with the roundhouse to the back of Jessica Wolf. Kick to the ribs. Alex brings Jessica up to a vertical base. Stop right there. Wesley makes enough. That's why he's known as the title collector. He makes quite a lot of money. You know, every time you hold a title, you get a bonus. And he's held quite a few titles. And Jessica taking it to Alex. Now, for those of you that I did not give your match bonus to, if you won and was in chat, I will give those to you. I just realized I forgot to. So I will give those to you after the stream. Alex with the drop kick to the knee of Jessica. Just pretty much took the knees out from Jessica. So now he's trying to offer you houses, Wesley. You see that? I don't think Wesley needs houses. He lives in Vegas. He don't need no house.
It doesn't look like she's going to get her to tap here.
And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people could break out of that one.
And before that, he lived in California. For all we know, he could have 3 houses in California and 2 houses in Vegas. Alex showing her athletic ability for a big girl. Goes for the pin. Oh, in Texas. In Texas. I didn't know about that one. We got a 1, and Jessica kicks out at 1. Roundhouse to the shoulder. Alex brings Jessica up to a vertical base. Bridge suplex connects. Big old kick to the face of Jessica by Alex, followed by a stomp.
She's not looking so good here, guys. She's going to need to find a way to fend off some of this offense, and quickly.
Alex with a sit-down powerbomb. Alex takes the ball right before she drops the leg across Jessica. Alex brings Jessica up. Jessica takes legs out from Alex. Jessica's got to keep her on the ground because of the size advantage. Drops the knee right across the bridge of the nose. Jessica brings Alex up to a vertical base. Big old backhand. Jessica whips Alex into the turnbuckles. Big old kick, and Alex is stunned.
Oh, talk about getting flat. Yeah, she's going to be feeling that one for a while.
Nailed it.
She's starting to take a beating. This is not how she drew this one up.
A little bump in the road.
Wow.
But nothing to be too concerned about. She just has to.
You know, Mint, that's where you made a mistake. Trying to recruit Wesley in the chat room where all of BBF can see.
To be the case right now.
Irish whip.
You're going to be in for a long road now. Alex goes for the pin. We got a 1. We got a 2. And Jessica kicks out a 2. And
This one's over. She is on fire.
USMC Wolf and all your tag team partners, because of your tactics that you're pulling right now in chat, you can expect that all y'all are going to suffer just because of what Alex Starr is trying. Stomp to the back of the head. Alex brings Jessica up to her feet. Oh. Alex just playing with Jessica right now. She could probably put her away at any minute, but she's playing with her right now. Swing.
What do you have in mind? Nearing the beginning of the end.
Setting up for it. Here it comes.
Neck breaker across the knee. I think that's it for Jessica. Alex goes for the pin. We got a 1. We got a 2. And no, Jessica kicks out a 2.
Very admirable performance here, but you have to wonder if she's risking permanent injury. If you're this superstar,
You know, Wesley, what's sad about this is because of the tactics he's using in the chat, he just put his whole team at risk now. His whole team's going to suffer the consequences of his actions
she's starting to fight out
now
guys.
because of that. Alex with the submission on Jessica. Jessica's not going to tap out. Instead, Alex releases the hold.
To think that she might have something else planned here.
Alex goes for the pin. We got a 1. And we got a 2. And Jessica kicks out a 2.
Still in this one.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Roundhouse to the shoulder. Stomp to the bridge of the nose. Gut-wrench sit-down powerbomb by Alex on Jessica. Alex brings Jessica up to her feet.
There's been a lot of talk about.
See, Mitt? That's what happens when you talk before you think.
That's all she wrote, fellas.
That's going to be the start of your downfall of your team right there. Because they're not going to put up with having to go through all the torture and stuff that they're going to go through because of what you said. Told you, that's what happens when you mess with the authority. Face buster by Jessica. Big old kick to the side of the face. Spinning heel kick, and Alex is down. Brought it out, said it right. I mean, well, it's too late now. And Jessica goes for the pin. Alex kicks out at 2. Jessica can't believe it. And I think what's worse is I don't even think that USMC Wolf is actually tuned in. I don't think he's in chat anymore, so he don't know what's going to happen unless he watches the VOD.
Despite having an impressive spot,
Goes for the forearm miss. Alex with the baseball dropkick to the knee of Jessica into the pin. We got a 2, and Jessica kicks out at 2.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
Yeah, so he has no idea what's going to happen now because of your tactics. Alex is sizing up Jessica. Jessica with the face buster on Alex. Momentum going back in her favor. Alex is undefeated. Jessica only had, Jessica has 2 losses. Knee to the ribs of Alex by Jessica. Jessica trying to shove the boot in Alex's chest, and Alex just powers out of it.
Maybe no coming back from this incredible beatdown.
Sit-down powerbomb by Alex to Jessica. Now Alex is sizing Jessica up. This will be it if she connects.
Uh-oh. What do you have in mind?
Nearing the beginning of the end.
Setting up for it. Here it comes.
Incredible.
Neck breaker across the knee. That could be it. Alex goes for the pin. This is false count anywhere. We got a 1. We got a 2, and Alex is your winner and remains undefeated.
We always expect the unexpected in Falls Count Anywhere matches, and that's what we got here, guys.
Dang, brought it. You're going to have enough jokers to buy out JJI.
She's taking care of business. Look at her go.
Well, if you go to the forum under my Discord for changes to your call, there is a option in there where if you have enough jokers, you can run a whole week of JJI shows or even just one show of JJI. You'll be GM for the day or the week. There is that option in there, and I think you're pretty close to those jokers. I can't remember exactly how many jokers is off the top of my head, but I think you're getting close, if not there already.
Victory. If that's the type of action we're going to get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
Wow, now that match was a treat. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this.
That was the main event of our second show, but don't go anywhere. We still have 2 more matches. 2 more matches. You can blame Mint for. Evil Wolfpack, you can thank Mint for this one. You can definitely thank Mint for this one. Let's see. How am I going to do this? Oh, Wolf, you just missed Mint signing y'all's death certificate. That's exactly what you meant, Wolf. Missed, Wolf. He tried getting recruiting Wesley to you guys. So now he's got to start off with facing the two big guys of BBF at first. Oh, and bets are live if you want to place your bet.
The following contest is a handicap match.
Oh, what does that
Making
mean?
his way to
That
the
means
ring
he wasn't smart
from
and he
New
tried
York,
using some
weighing
tactics
in at
to get Wesley to leave BBF to join y'all in the chat room.
Super smooth,
So everyone that's in
Alex
BBF saw that.
Young.
And so he pretty much messed with the authorities.
As a
So
reminder, guys,
now
this one will
he's
be
got
a
to suffer the
handicap match
consequences.
featuring two
And he just
superstars
signed the
against
team's
one.
death certificate
we
with
don't
that
need
too.
a reminder, Cole. Though
They're
I'm
gonna be
willing to
suffering
bet
the
that
same
after this one,
consequences.
Somebody's going to need a reminder on what their name is.
And Cain's like, I'm just glad that we're just like chill.
And his opponents, at a combined weight of 647 pounds.
And
the
by the
villain,
way, this is the
Wesley
Blood Brothers Federation
Alpha
arena
and the
that
Blood
fellow Blood Brother
Brothers.
Temonster created for their sponsored show.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 2-on-1 handicap match is coming up next.
Look at
Why do
who
you sound so
Mint
excited,
has to
Cole?
go up
You know
against big
it's there
guys
prematurely.
in a
Well, let me
1-on-2
tell you,
tornado
that is
tag.
Nothing to be excited about.
And we're underway.
I think we're just going to sit back and watch Wesley and Alpha just manhandle Mint.
This one will be quick and not so
I don't even
fast.
think I need to commentate this. This probably will end rather quickly.
Oh, my. Oh, nasty impact.
What a stomp. Good grief. Ooh, that kick could be a game changer. He's starting to feel it here. He looks incredibly motivated, though. Don't expect him to be down for long.
This is what happens when you mess with the Blood Brothers Federation. See, Alex, here's the thing. Or Mint, wherever you want to go by. If you would have just tried recruiting him through whispers or something, we probably wouldn't have known. No, I know Wesley would have told us, but we wouldn't have seen it. But since you put it in public chat, everyone of the Blood Brothers Federation saw it. So now your team, the Evil Wolfpack, is pretty much done for now.
Matches are all about the odds, Cole, and sometimes understanding and navigating those odds correctly, as fair or unfair as they may seem, can make all the difference in the world.
A tale of two different superstars in this match right now. One looks like he can take on the world, while the other looks completely
And BBF will be just fine with a count out with losing by count out, because they're just going to pretty much dismantle you right now.
Oh, my.
He's got the shoulders down. No, he kicks out. Nicely done.
Just not enough damage.
You didn't make a person, you got your best friend with? All right. There's a hashtag under JJI.
It's starting to look bleak for him now. He may very well be running on instinct right now. You hate to give up on a guy, but there may be no way around him taking this loss here tonight.
Vicious attack.
Back elbow. Safety, did you see that? You gotta believe this one's over.
Guys, I'll need to know the name of the person and the hashtag if it's not under JJI. Mint's like trying to keep from avoiding this, from watching this, you know, dismantling of his character right now. Mint's been busted open. He was busting open within the first, like, 2 minutes of this match.
Look out. KO punch.
Guys, it's imperative.
Incredible drop.
Wesley, like, I'm doing great. I'm enjoying this. We're just going to sit back and relax. Ah, sweet smell of victory.
Oh, come on. Don't end like this. Look.
Good game, everyone. Bro, I was all like, I'm not going to miss this opportunity to earn some jokers. This was a gimme.
No doubt about it. He brought his A game, as you can see here.
You know, Braun, I'll be honest with you. When I made that, I did not expect anyone to get as many jokers as you've gotten. I did not expect it.
And the official decision is a countout.
Come on, ref. Let him get back in there. Let's get a true winner.
Ah, that was fun. That was fun. Wait, we're not done yet, though. We're not done yet. We are definitely not done yet. Dang it, I can't remember what USMC's wolf name is. I can't remember. Well, there's his evil twin. And you know USMC is not going to tell me. I'll find it, though. I'll find it. I think that's it right there. I'm pretty sure that's it right there. AJ Young. I'm pretty sure. This is what happens. This is what happens when you mess with the authority. Bro, I was like, I'm just going to slide my bed in right now. Making his way down to the ring, he is a member of the Evil Wolfpack. He is AJ Young.
From New York, weighing in at 220 pounds, Sunshine AJ Young.
Guys, we're just moments away from what will likely be one of the most one-sided affairs you'll ever see.
For once, Cole, I have to agree with
You can blame Mint for it. He signed a death certificate for the whole team. That's what happens. He was trying to get Wesley to leave to join y'all. Since he did y'all as a team, y'all's got to suffer the consequences as a team. Making their way down to the ring, they team up Wesley, Alpha, and
yeah.